Hey there, everyone. It's Spidey from the Sorcerer Weekly Podcast, the Discord, the Reddit, wherever you know me from. This podcast that you'll be listening to is the fun podcast, the Ask Me Anything podcast, the one where we tag people on the Server Podcast channel and ask you to ask us questions. We try to answer all of them, but it's been a month and we were still dealing with audio issues regarding it. So I just cut the part that we couldn't really hear some of the individuals in the podcast. It's only 25 seconds and it wasn't that many questions. I do apologize for the questions not being answered if they were asked, but I'd rather release it now. A bit of update news. I'm gonna start trying to be more creative with the thumbnail because I know it looks kind of boring and not as flashy as it could be. Additionally, I will be cutting the the podcast into three sections. So I will upload the full podcast, and then I will upload the fairy tale portion of the podcast as its own video, and the Eden Zero portion of the podcast as its own video. So you have three options or three different possibilities to listen to. You could listen to the full thing, they're very long, so I understand if people don't listen to them all the way. I will also be posting, like I said, the fairy tale section because there's sometimes a lot of fairy tale news, and then the Eden Zero section because as the series continues to grow and Mashima is more involved, more focused on it, we want to actually give it some spotlight and some time to shine. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast. I do apologize for the delay, but like I said, technical issues happened. We've been dealing with some stuff, and hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.
Now recording.
Telling you, but a female voice would have been so much better.
I
But
mean, honestly.
It could have been Cortana, but for legal reasons, it couldn't.
fucking legal reasons. What's up, guys? Today is the 5th of September.
No, you're not
Where?
supposed to start yet. You're supposed to tell us about your twos.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
going
them.
to. Alright, fine.
They,
My
they
two.
could,
Alright, so
they could have waited.
last like 2 to 3 days, well, 3 to 4 days now, I've been waking up with this random pain in the back, like top right of my mouth. But it's kind of just been this dull pain. It kind of just fades away. Yesterday, I wake up and I'm like, oh, the pain's still there. So I go make some toast, open my mouth to take a bite, and my mouth can barely move. And I'm like, oh, and it's so much pain. So I'm just thinking now, it's just a bit stiff, whatever. Make my way to work, and the pain just keeps coming and gets worse. Eventually, I get to work, and I need a drink of water, so I have some water. And it just, the amount of pain I was in, I was like, nah. Call the dentist, and I'm like, all right, basically, I think my wisdom tooth's coming through. And I was like, okay, that'll be £49 for a consultation. I was like, hold up, what? Fucking £49, bro. And I forget that it's ridiculously expensive for dental no matter where you are. So then I tell her the problem. She's like, oh, there's £55 for the x-ray. And I'm like, bro, you're charging me £55 to go burr with the machine. So I book it, get there, and the amount of pain that I'm in talking alone to the dentist, like my mouth would open, it was just excruciating. So my man did some tests and some tapping on my other teeth, and no, there was no pain on the other ones except for that one tooth. And the dude goes, basically, when your tooth came through, your gums kind of stretched too much and just cut and didn't heal properly. So now they're in pain. So you got to take antibiotics. So yeah, talking for a long period of time is not going to be fun.
Good luck.
So if I sound funny, it's gonna
Beautiful. And with that, we could officially begin. What's the day today?
The 5th of September.
There you go. It is the 5th of September.
And it's still 2020.
And it is, in fact, still 2020. Thank you for letting us know that.
For those of you wondering whose voice that was.
Exactly. For those wondering who that was, it's some weird girl who we found on the streets, and Make-A-Wish asked us to have her in the podcast. So we're like, okay.
Yeah, we Make-A-Wish Foundation. We're part of it now. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Oh my God,
so would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Eliza, but most people know me as Lizzie. I edit some of the videos for the Server podcast. So hi.
Yeah,
And
so
yes,
Lizzie is one of the editors. Unfortunately, we asked Andrew as well, but he's got some school stuff. So maybe he'll join us for the next one.
yeah, he's loading a program onto himself, so he could operate better in school, so couldn't
Yeah.
make it.
So we got Lizzie with us, and we know this is a bit soon because normally we do it bi-weekly, but we decided that what
Well,
we would
actually,
do.
last week we decided we were gonna do it weekly and talk about Eden Zero, and then we literally just said nothing because we didn't communicate. And then I forgot who it was. Was it King? Oh, by the way,
Yeah, it was
yes.
King.
By the way, sorry, I
Your
forgot to
fan is
introduce.
bugging, fam.
By the way, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, King randomly goes, "Hey, do you guys want to do a fun podcast where we talk about stuff that's not related to Fairy Tale or Eden Zero or anything?" And then we're like, "All right, why not?" And then we asked Lizzie to come on,
Hello.
and she wanted to, and here we are. Whether this can be a regular occurrence, we don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
Like once a month or something like that would be interesting.
So yeah, I'm back. My mic kind of broke on me, and my phone fell. But yeah, I forgot to introduce my two co-hosts: the Canadian, who's not saying his name. Okay,
He's clearly cooking some pasta.
nice talk. And then the Brit,
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up?
and then we got me. So, yeah, so I do apologize for the horrible introduction. You'll get over it. For the 50 of you who listen to it, you'll get over it. Did I inflate the
Yeah, they
numbers?
thought my
Probably.
my story would be more interesting, but it
Yeah,
wasn't.
probably. Okay, so is King actually here or is he dead?
He said a bunch of dipshits has entered his house. Give him a minute. So what we'll do is, while we wait for King to get back, let's get to know Lizzie a little bit for the people who don't know about her and the listeners. Lizzie did do a podcast with King a while back for the Fairy Tale Wiki.
Don't watch it, please.
She did?
I
Yeah.
did.
She also said that she has no friends on it. Still a bit hurt from that, thanks. You know?
Oh, she really did do a podcast?
Yeah, she was like
Yeah, I've done
one
it.
of the. She was after me, I think.
I think no. I think it was.
She's after you, bro. Like that's FBI open up type situation.
Yeah, I'm being stalked, bruv. God damn it. So let's get to know you a little bit before we get onto the Q&A side of the stuff that we want to do.
Plus, this kind of ties into some of the Q&A questions.
Yep.
All right, Lizzie, interrogation time.
Oh no.
What's the best server on Discord?
Fairy Tale.
Wrong answer. It's the Mashiba Hub. You're fired.
There we go.
Same difference.
So
All right.
The old name. Leave me alone.
let's hear from you. You said you have controversial opinions, so let's see how controversial they are. Let's start off simple. Simple. What is your favorite female and male character in Fairy Tale?
Favorite female is Wendy. I love her. And favorite male.
Macau, got it.
What?
Macau, got it.
She's gonna say Wendo, who's the
Hey, Wendo.
Ediless Wendy.
No. Wendo is so in Fairy Tale Blue Mistral, which is a Wendy spinoff. She
It's a Wendy spinoff? What?
yes, clearly you don't. You're not a fan. It's okay. I expected as much. She dresses up as a guy and she goes by like Gwendo or some shit like that. So there's your answer. You're welcome.
Yeah. I'd say it's a tie between Happy and Gray.
Oh my God! You just killed King and you just killed me.
I'm so sorry.
Actually, you
Bruh.
killed Dev. You killed Dev.
Oh.
Dev he hates Gray with a passion.
Ooh. No wonder
Oh.
we're not friends. Okay.
And then
who
she hold on. She said happy. I wonder how infuriated King is right now, knowing that he can't respond. You know what? I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to talk about why happy is so great and why King is wrong. Go.
Well, I actually don't think Happy's the best Exy. I find Carlo to be the best S.
Whoa. We asked why Happy is so good, not why you don't think Happy is the best.
Yeah. Get it
Oh.
together.
She's just adorable. Like, Also, both of his voice actors are just great, so I'm not
That
biased.
so
I feel like that's not going to upset King. That upset me more.
that yeah, really won't. It's okay. Do you read Eden Zero?
No, I read one chapter of it.
Who's your favorite
You,
character?
she,
from the pictures,
she hasn't met the whole cast. She can answer that question.
She
I
can.
like the pictures of Hermit. I also like the
Oh,
one that's based off of Urza, apparently. What's her name?
Elsie.
No, the other one. Blue hair.
Homura.
Oh, Homura.
Yeah, Homura. Yeah, I like her. And I guess Shiki's interesting.
No, he's not. Don't lie to
Okay.
yourself.
Yeah,
He's the only male character I know by name.
has not really got much depth to him. He's a nice character, but he ain't got much. It's not like, the depths of man's head.
Let me trigger the Eden Zero fan base. Shiki
Oh, no.
is more generic than Natsu, and he's less interesting than Natsu.
Bro, you're about to get fucking pinged in discord.gg/Taily Sucks. God damn it. That's what's going to be happening later. Okay, and then what's your least favorite arc? Let's start with that.
Oh,
I assume it's Edulus, but
I actually really hate Alvarez. There was a lot of good moments in it, but there's a lot
I
of bad
will.
ones.
Holy shit! I'm about to. Oh my god! I'm triggered.
I haven't seen Tartaros
definitely
yet, Spidey. I haven't seen
Yes.
Tartaros yet.
definitely get him fired.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's the last podcast I'll be viewing. Goodbye.
So why do you hate it? Yeah, why do you hate Alvarez, Alvarez, however you pronounce it? Why do you hate it?
I mean, I've never read the manga, so I just the animation's not great. I feel like the characters, a lot of them went down the drain. There's a lot of bad pulls in it. Like, am I allowed to say fairy tale spoilers in here?
Yeah, fuck it, go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
There's fairy tale spoilers in this podcast. Get over it. There you
go. When Urza, broke the meteorite with her one hand that wasn't broken, I was kind of like, oh, okay. But also it was, emotionally well written, so I was mad about it. But a lot of the arcs in Fairy Tail are pretty good. I don't count the filler arcs as like good or even arcs to begin with. So they're not my least favorite just because I don't really count them. And I guess I guess that's really it.
So you didn't like some of the ass pull moments essentially from the arc?
Yeah.
Even though the Tenryou tree was connected to the mainland, which means Urza was okay and her strength was amplified, which was already proven in Tenryou Island arc. Alright, that's cool. It's cool somebody doesn't follow the series that well. It's okay. It's okay.
So what's your favorite arc then? Hopefully this will be a better answer.
So, how are your days going?
Something tells me our favorite arc might be Edulus. She seems like an Edulus person. Do you agree?
She likes Wendy. Wendy is blue. Edolas is blue.
There's two Wendy's. So, and there's Carla. Ooh, you sounded like a Edulus fan.
I just like Edulus. I don't know why. It's just my favorite. It also has the opening Rock City Boy, which is the best arc. Don't fight me.
Oh, what the
opening?
fly?
I can English.
Oh my god.
Okay, actually, I just want to say that liking Rock City Boy to me is actually more offensive than liking Happy.
King,
See,
I love you right now.
You've offended the Canadian. I don't know how that's possible, but you've hurt the Canadian. Canadians are so nice.
The only thing me and King will ever agree on, Rock City Boy is trash.
The first time I heard it, I was like, this is not bad. Second time, I was like, you know what? This is annoying.
How does it go? How does it go?
No.
Sing it.
No.
Lizzie, sing it. Sing it.
No.
Sing it.
Why is Edulus your favorite arc?
She just said because of the Rock City Boy.
No, but apart from that trash.
I'm isekai trash.
That's true.
Oh, that is I mean, it
very
is a good
true.
isekai. It is a good isekai.
It's better than most isekai, so that, it puts it above everything else for me.
Wow, above Konosuba. Wow.
Right, but like it's more of a comedy parody on isekai.
Wow.
True.
Also,
True.
Slime, the anime is great as an isekai. It's really good.
Okay.
No, we're not talking about Tensei no slime nonsense. Talking about Etelos and why you like it, bro.
I don't
So
really
what?
have much of a reason other than I just like the fact that it's isekai.
That's
Oh,
fair. That's fair. That's the reason why. It's weird.
I didn't
but-
realize. I didn't realize that was the only. Okay, fuck it.
Alright. I mean,
You could have
Also,
literally
like-
said because you could have said Natsu, Gajio, and Wendy fighting together, and
You
they're
could've
that
just
was
said
actually
two
really
Wendy's.
essentially
cool. That was really
appearing
cool.
over Fast. Yeah, could have said that. You could have said Lasano's relevance was like
could have
at
said
its
the whole
highest.
thing about pushing the goddamn. What was it? What did they push? What do you call it? A fucking platform? All the exceeds.
Laughed at that. I'm not gonna
Excelia.
lie.
You could have said
Extalia.
anything, but you're just like, no. It's an isekai.
Yeah. I like.
Simple person. I like it. I respect it.
I mean, I
Alright.
also did like Carla's development in it. I thought it was well written, and I also felt like the world was kind of well written. It felt more developed than a lot of things. I also really liked, the Dragon Slayer fight against, what was his name?
Faust.
That dude. Also, Michigan was one of my favorite mysterious characters in the beginning, and got a lot of development, and I enjoyed that. So, but a lot of things pull it down. Lozana's resurrection, but other than that, it's a pretty solid arc in my opinion.
Look.
So hold on. Why you dislike Lasana?
Oh my god, I have so many reasons.
That's fine.
What
That's fine. Go ahead and vent. This is your venting chat.
I
Go
feel
ahead.
like she's just a plot device for Elfman and Mary Jane's development early on, and then it's just thrown out the window later on.
Pause.
Just-
Pause. Okay, so I want to break it down by section because I'm curious to understand this reasoning. So you're saying she's a plot device for Elfman and Mary Jane, correct?
Yes.
Can you not say the same thing about Levy? Except Levy's a lot worse because her only screen time is when she's developing Gajio.
Good point. But like, I just enjoy Levy, so.
But she's irrelevant, and you just said you hate Lasana because she's just used as a plot device.
The difference being that Lasana was originally dead, and that was
Yeah.
their backstory, and then fundamentally
mean-
it was changed radically after the Etelos arc because, as I said in the last podcast, we had a terrible trade-off because we lost Mystigan, one of the coolest characters in Fairy Tale, and then we got Lasana back, who ended up being totally useless after the fact because she never actually did anything. She wasn't supportive in any real fights. The only real victory she had was probably the biggest bullshit in arguably all of Fairy Tale when she and Elfman somehow defeated Agio, the guy who was stronger than Makarov and was able to beat Urza for the most part, and aside from the fact that she got help and the like. She's extremely superfluous. She only gets in the story to get captured or something so that Mira Jane or somebody else will be motivated to do something relevant.
You called taking the fucking Jupiter cannon help, like if it's not gonna damage the motherfucker. What?
It is help, objectively speaking. I'm not saying it wasn't significant, but my point is I'm trying to, in that case, demonstrate how strong Agil is and how absurd it is that Elfman and Lasana were able to somehow defeat him to the point that he was on the ground and his grandfather was the one begging for his mercy. Like, the whole scenario was pathetic, and I blame Lasana in general for coming back into the story.
Jesus
King. Who hurt you? Like,
fucking
did
hell.
Lasana like touch you or something? Because you're hurt right now. You need a hug. Because you didn't even take a breather during that run. Like, you good?
You went off. Jeez.
Are you good?
I mean, I've been podcasting for a long time, so you can come to expect that from me. When I really want to say something, I will say it. And I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but if you do, you would know that I have no shyness about my opinion.
Nope.
So you good?
Wait, which Twitter though? Because I follow one.
Yeah, I follow the
not the Fairy Tale Wiki Twitter, my own personal one.
Cause
So
okay.
so you good? Yeah,
I'm good.
you good?
I
Just
don't
making
know.
sure.
Like, I think I heard him with the Rocksteady Boy comment.
So
I mean, you heard me
let's-
before that, but that's not the point.
okay, so based off that, before we give King a heart attack, let's let's
Hey,
move on.
hey! As someone who survives a heart attack, heart attacks are no joke.
So don't have a heart attack. Okay.
I like how we got super serious and quiet for that
Hmm.
few moments. That was like son of a bitch.
Okay.
I think
So
Spider-Man just got triggered by that comment.
yeah, I mean, some of us are a little bit butthurt. It's okay, right? All right. Don't worry, Spidey. You're still here.
I'm, not, I'm sorry. I saw my life flash before my eyes, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, you're still here. I don't know if
For
you
now.
deem that as a good thing or not, but you're still here. So, what have we been doing, Spidey? I'll let you go first since you're a little
Wait,
bit.
wait! We didn't finish with
Oh no,
Lizzie.
no, no, no! I'm good. We're good. We're
No, yeah, we're not talking about Lasana anymore. King took that from you. It's fine. Um, man, like murdered Lasana while she wasn't even murdered, while murdering her again. That was bad.
I re-murdered her, if you think about it.
Jesus Christ.
Ethos,
I wasn't
don't listen to the podcast.
So is Fairy Tail the only Mashima series or Mashima IP you follow? Lizzie?
I watched a lot of oh my god,
Ray?
Rin.
You watched the Rave
Rave
Master anime?
A bit of it, not all of it.
You
I
just
watched-
hurt King again.
No, I'm not hurt. I'm more just like curious because why?
Yes, I heard it was made by Mishima, and I was like, I liked Fairy Tail. Why not give it a shot? So I watched a bit of it. I dropped it
I
like
mean-
halfway through, but
That's a case of, I would say, curiosity killed the cat because the anime was a really bad adaptation. I would just say go read the manga.
yeah, I've been planning on reading the manga for a while actually, but I just haven't gotten around to
Me
it.
too.
Ask
too.
Dev or Dave. Ask Dave. He has a
Yeah.
goddamn manga after he asked for it for fucking weeks.
Hey. All right. You had a go at me about this already. I'm illiterate. All right. English is hard. Words are hard. Me no
feel
read.
that.
Okay, so you didn't read Heroes or any of that?
No, I did. I read Heroes. I've read it a few times actually. I really enjoyed it.
It's a good little series, good mini series. You can tell that when Mashima focuses on an arc and he's actually focused on it and it's short enough, you could actually do something nice.
Yeah, it was really well written and I enjoyed it.
Okay, so Dav, what was your question? Dave, Britt,
So, what has everyone been doing? We'll let you start off, Spidey, since you're a little bit hurt.
I mean, I wasn't hurt. I was just making a joke. I was trying to be funny
It's
by
okay.
saying, heart attacks are no joke. Because the guy who's had a heart attacks. It's funny if the guy who had a heart attack said, "Oh, heart attacks are no."
It's okay.
Super
It's
tangent,
alright.
super tangent. There's this. So every time I watch a movie with my wife, and there's like a horror movie, I was like, "Oh my god, that almost gave me a heart attack." Ha, just kidding, because I know how a heart attack feels. Didn't give me one, and she looks at me like, "You stupid mother." Like, why you do that?
I can imagine her just looking at you like this fucking idiot, bro.
She's like,
Yes.
She's like, you think it's funny, but it's not. But
That's when you still laugh.
There.
yeah, they say laughter is good for the heart. Motherfucker should be living for a while, not having a heart attack. But that's genetic, so blame my parents. Oh, actually, blame my dad, not my mom. That side had it. Anyway, enough with the personal. What have I been doing? I've been just chilling, for the most part. I mean, I've been working on the Mashima Hub server for a bit. Working on some changes. I've done some changes to it because, not to make this like therapeutic, but I feel like I need to prove that I'm a good owner, a good leader. So I feel like if I don't make changes or if I don't have the community engaged as much as it can, then I failed as the figurehead. That's why when I'm not present in the chats, but that they're still active, I'm really happy. And I was like, okay, I did my job. I could die now. Not literally. I could leave now. Let me rephrase that. But other than that, I've been playing video games. Not really watching anime because I don't know. Just got bored of anime. I have, and I think we talked about this last week. I've been watching the DC animated movies, so like Justice League War, then Batman Blood or Red, whatever, the entire anthology. It's a good little mini run. They're a lot better than DC films. Well, most of them. But yeah, that's about it. What about you guys?
Lizzie, would you like to go next?
Oh, sure, I guess. Well, I school's starting up for me in like 3 days, so I've been getting ready for that. Uh, I've been playing way too many video games for my own good. And other than that, I really haven't been doing much. When school starts up, I'll be really busy, but for now, it's nothing much.
What are you even
What,
playing?
yeah, what video games are you playing?
Overwatch. I'm kind of
Who
obsessed.
who do you
Overpoop.
main? Who do you main?
I main Symmetra and Echo.
Lame.
What are
That
you
is,
saying?
I'm Reaper. Reaper.
Of course, I saw that
We see
coming.
Spidey's got to be Reaper because he can't aim properly, so he needs the bigger hitbox.
He needs the giant shotguns. No, you should be Winston because you don't have to aim at all.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
That whole girl gets in the podcast, starts talking shit. I like it. I like it. 1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me.
I mean, I
And
play
we'll
on
see.
PC, so
It's fine. I'll play on PC as well. Give you a chance. It's a handicap for me. Alright, that's yeah, because I'm giving you a chance. I'll play with one arm. There you go. No, but I mean Reaper because the guy has a shotgun. Everybody else is a little bitch with fucking weak ass abilities. And then they're always nerfing Reaper, so you know he's good because he's always getting nerfed.
Symmetra never gets nerfed, so it makes me feel good.
Cause
'Cause I
she's
play well.
ass.
No, the reason she doesn't get nerfed is because before she was changed, she was still lost, but she just didn't have to aim.
Now I have to aim and it sucks. I mean, what?
Just play Winston, like you said, dumb bubblegum head ass.
I mean, I also main Mercy, so like,
Bruh, you're definitely not good. Shake my head.
Isn't
Out
Mercy
here.
support though?
yeah, Mercy support.
Lucio is the best support.
He was.
Oh, shut
until
the
they're,
Nah,
fuck up.
nah, Lucio. Please, just because you don't have the skills to comprehend of how to dip around the entire map on the roofs, that's fine.
No,
Okay.
I hate Lucio because of his stupid ass catchphrase.
Can't stop, won't stop.
No, what was the other one? What was his other catchphrase? He had a couple, right? I remember
break it down?
yeah, there you go, break it. I met the voice actor at an Anime X one. I was like, I fucking hate you. And I was like, I don't hate you, but I hate the character you play. And I was like, you should be happy. Because I don't hate that many people, but I hate you. And he just laughed at me, and I was like, yeah. He's like, you want an autograph? I was like, no, I don't.
You sure? Nope. I'm good. Because every
He's
time I
like,
look
well,
at it, I'm gonna hear that.
break it down. Fuck you. Fuck you and your shit.
Okay, and King, what have you been doing?
Sorry, I was just making sure that my house was relatively free and that I could start speaking normally.
Is it free? Are the invaders gone?
I think they will be. I'm not totally 100% sure. We'll see.
Did they
Although,
bring
to be fair,
Oh
I
my god. I'm gonna
What?
smack the shit out of someone.
Oh no.
What happened?
I
What
can't
I
put
do
this
wrong?
person on blast. I can't put this person on blast, but they're basically saying. So you all read 100 Years Quest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't care if spoilers then. Oh, by the way, Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest spoilers. You know how Mashima said nostalgic characters are coming back?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Somebody said they want Simon to come back.
No.
Why?
Did we talk about this in the
We
podcast?
talked about this.
No. Yeah, yes. I believed you guys, but now I have it on my Twitter feed and on my response. Why?
I mean, that's your fault for tweeting. If you didn't tweet,
Yeah, I did notice your tweet, and as good as your tweet was and accurate, I do have to say, why are you like dredging it up?
that's a you problem. That's a you fault.
Because I felt like ranting on Twitter, you know.
And now you got people going, let's bring back Simon. Yeah.
What if
Is
like,
it?
one of the other members of that group came back? Like not Simon, but the other one too. Not
Yeah,
Millie.
Oh, like Show or Wally? Like
Yeah, one of them.
that would.
That's even
How
stupider.
consequential would it be?
Dude, I forgot they existed, and the fact that you just said it, I still don't remember who they are.
I mean, I know who Miliana is, but that's just because she was important in Grand Magic Games. I mean, not even that much.
I mean, the only
She's a-
reason people know
she's a cat
Miliana is
girl.
because she's got she's
She's a
she's
hot
like
cat girl.
scene.
She's
she
a
checks
legal
off
cat
one
girl.
of the
That's why.
fetishes. She checks off one of the check boxes for Mashima's fetishes.
I think she checks off 2.
Which
I don't remember.
Meow.
Yeah,
I
one
genuinely
being the cat and the other being the bondage outfit.
fair, okay. Anyway,
Well,
I'm too innocent to know what that means.
you like mess. You have no reason to talk.
I don't like mess. No. I
I mean,
hate.
you ship Mest and Wendy, so like,
I don't.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving the podcast. I'm leaving the country, guys. I'm done.
back to the topic at hand.
I think
We'll
completely.
let
as far as-
Lizzie live in her bubble of weirdness. I'm joking, guys. She doesn't actually like that shit. Don't attack her.
I hate mess with a burning
Alright.
passion.
So, King, what have you been doing? Anything?
Yeah, literally, I've just been like working and stuff. I haven't done anything interesting, to be perfectly honest. Like, I
relatable?
legit can't think of anything. Like, I've been watching some Netflix.
Ooh, The Boys. Have you seen The Boys?
That's not on Netflix. That's Amazon.
Yes. I was gonna say I was gonna transition to that, but whatever.
I have not, but I would like to.
What have you been watching on Netflix?
I've been watching Suits. I've been watching New Girl. I
Mob.
started watching this new thing called Teenage Bounty Hunters. It's fucking weird, dude.
Most things.
Yeah,
on Netflix
sounds-
are either odd or great.
What's it about?
Teenage
Okay, so
Bounty
there's-
Hunters.
So there's basically there's these, yeah, Spidey's joke aside. So there's basically like these 2 girls that go to like Catholic school or something, and it looks like they accidentally like take down a guy for his like bounty because he skipped bail or something. So some experienced bounty hunter recruits them, maybe not knowing they're not actual bounty hunters because they're only teenagers. Though I'll be honest, these actresses are clearly much older.
Oh, I love it.
So going back to New Girl.
Yeah.
Cece or Jess?
Oh, CC all the way.
There you
that's
go.
not like-
Good. That's a good answer. Oh, I mean, Jess is quirky and adorkable. You know,
Adorkable.
What the heck is
she's
that
like
mean?
she's like adorable but super torquey. So
I
So-
like that too, but just CC all the way.
who's your favorite Mellow character?
Oh, the dudes? I don't know, maybe
There's
Coach.
Coach. How far into the series are you?
Like I just started season 4.
Okay.
How many seasons are there?
There's
7, I
seasons.
believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was
so-
gonna be something like 30.
No, it's a Fox TV show. Fox doesn't know what to do with their property, so they cancel them early.
Well, 7 seasons isn't actually like that short.
It had a lot of obstacles to get through to get to those 7 seasons.
True,
Season
yeah, I've
7
heard
was-
about that.
Season 7 wasn't even supposed to happen, and season 6 wasn't going to happen either. And then I think season 5 or season 6 itself were like 13 episode seasons, so that's like half a season
Mhm.
of if we're being honest. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that makes sense. I mean, we already know what happened to Lucifer.
Lucifer, oh my god, so and Yeah, we're talking Netflix shows.
I mean, it's for the better because Netflix has done a better job, in my opinion.
Yeah, they've done it. But the problem with Lucifer was, again, Fox didn't know what to do. Like the last 3 episodes of season 3 were literally out of order because one of them was a filler
Yeah, no, I know what you're
episode
talking about, but I believe they've like on the DVD or whatever they released them as like extras, quote unquote. And I mean, I actually don't mind. I don't mind them as episodes. Like they're good stories or whatever. I like getting to see Lucifer's sister, but like I do agree that like if you're watching it on Netflix, it's kind of weird.
No, yeah, because they're good episodes, and the one where, what's your name? The Hispanic chick. I forgot her fucking name.
Ella?
Yeah, Bella. No, yeah, Ella. Where she's one of like she and Lucifer are basically the leads in that episode for season 3 towards the end. That was supposed to happen
that's
before.
the episode where they see they meet his sister.
Yeah, so that was supposed to happen before the season finale, which was the actual fight. And I was like, you guys could have just. I don't get why Fox always shoots himself in the foot. Like, it's a good series. Like, get it together. And then the alternate universe one was also really good. Yeah, good show. And then Suits, my boy Suits. Like, you know what? King got a good taste.
Thank you. I'll be honest. I like legal shows, but I don't think Suits is a good legal show. It's a good like drama, and the way I would characterize it is that the creators did not actually want to make a legal series. They just wanted to write about certain characters, and they just decided to have them practice law.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's kind of like the Christopher Nolan Batman. It's not really a Batman movie. It's just a guy with the fucking. It's literally like a detective show, but oh yeah, here's Batman.
Yeah.
He's got a suit. So yeah, and that was Netflix Talk, brought to you by Verizon. I'm kidding. Not actually brought to you by Verizon.
We are not sponsored. Yeah.
Or does anyone else have anything, or should we jump into the questions?
Yeah, we can jump into it because
like 3 hours
my
long.
week's not been. I haven't been doing anything, so.
Yeah, I think we're already in the.
Oh yeah,
I think we're almost.
To talk about.
No, I've literally I've been working 12 hours, 10 hours a day, so I did nothing.
So basically, guys, nobody's done nothing. Lizzie's starting school. I've been watching Netflix. King's been watching Netflix, and Div's been slaving away at work. There's your recap.
Yeah.
Good talk. Good
Like
talk.
an hour of talking all nonsense.
So, yeah, that happens a lot. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
I edit the video, I know.
So let's get started. So the plan of this was you guys got a chance to throw some questions out to us in the podcast channel, and we'll go through them and answer. We'll try and answer all of them. We'll see how long it takes us, and how long someone might rant for. And we'll
First of all, don't be subliminally dissing me, boy.
I mean, if the shoe fits, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right.
So, what we'll do is I'll read them out, and we'll just each answer them and see what we get going. Let's see. So the first one is Fairy Boy has asked us, what is your favorite character and why, and what is your favorite anime character in general? So we're going to ignore the fairy tale part because, we kind of cover that in every chapter or every podcast pretty much. So we'll go with what is your favorite anime character in general. Lizzie, would you like to start us off?
Oh, no one will know who this is, but Makoto Misaka from an anime called Toaru. She's
now I know of it.
Why is he? Why are they your favorite? Chill, fam. I said they. I said they for a reason. I didn't say he or she. I said they.
And I'm pretty sure you said he first.
Well, in this universe that she lives in, she is the number 3 most powerful, Esper in all of the world she lives in. So she's really powerful. She's hilarious, and she's a tsundere. I rest my case.
What the hell is an Esther?
Esper, dude, like an ESP user, a psychic.
But they're science.
King, did I hurt you?
They go woo, and then stuff moves and goes boom, and then bang.
She uses
That's a ghost.
And she can create a railgun with a coin. It's really cool.
Okay.
I've seen a few clips. She looks pretty cool.
I
Pretty
was just
sure.
curious. I was trying to learn more about the character, but King's over here like attacking me for not knowing what the hell an
Ken's
Esper
actually better.
is.
Well, that's
Jesus.
not really learning about the character. That's just learning a generic thing about anime and fiction in general that I would have suspected you should have already known.
Who's calling you out? Man said you're shit and don't know about anime. Woo!
I'm sorry. I don't watch anime anymore.
I mean, in her world, espers aren't really what they're, usually are. They're science-based people with abilities. So,
All right.
Mutants, quiet.
no,
Cool.
it's kind of, sure.
I like that. All right, King. Since clearly somebody hurt you, who's your favorite character and why?
My favorite anime character is a toss-up between two that I can never really decide between. One is Kamina from Gurren Lagann, and the other is Kyon from the Haruhi series.
The main character was the horror, the guy.
The dramatic lead character.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah,
How
he's
come?
also my avatar for those who don't know.
So
I
that's
think
who
I
that
figured
is.
that out.
Nah, I learned something new.
Okay, and
Oh,
why?
That's my answer.
But
do you
why?
like
Why?
Why for each one?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
well,
yeah,
so
fine.
for the case of Kamina, just because he's absolutely amazing, he's a mentor for the main character, but he does not take on the typical mentor role of spouting sage-like wisdom and looking out for them. He's very much a go out and do it on your own thing, and he does this while still doing his own thing. His most famous line, I believe, from the show is, "Don't believe in yourself, believe in me because I believe in you." So it's like you'll still technically succeed, but it's because of me, and I'm also great. And it's cool that he acknowledges this. It's very much a self. It's very much conceited appreciation of oneself, but it's delivered in such a way that you really like it, almost in the same kind of way that Lucifer's kind of a dickhead, but you still like him. Obviously, very different types of characters, but it's the same principle of like there's a certain level of swagger that you can't hate. And I like
Oh,
Kyon
yeah.
because he's just really cool. And I think in terms of those characters who are kind of audience self-inserts, generally I don't like them. Most people don't tend to like them for understandable reasons because they're kind of bland. But I think Kyon is enough of one that he can still fulfill that role, but he's differentiated enough such that he has his own kind of personality, and he was also in some ways the archetype for these characters because he was one of the first that before like the thing became really mainstream, because I believe the light novels debuted in 2003, I want to say, in the anime, the first anime 2006.
Yeah.
So in general he's just really he just fulfills that kind of role really good, and that's why I've also like just taken him up on that as my avatar.
That's pretty cool. I might watch that series just because the guy's an arrogant asshole.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be actually quite funny to watch.
It's actually I watched a few episodes. It's Kyoto Animations as well, so
Which anime were you talking about though? Dive and Spider?
The one with the guy who said, "Don't believe in you yourself."
Oh, that's
believe in
not.
me."
Okay, yeah, that's the other anime. That's the first, that's not the Haruhi series. You can watch that, but beware.
I said beware, but beware of what? Of the dog.
just beware.
I'm not allowed to tell you that.
Beware of what? What the fuck?
Am I going to be washing my hands or something?
You
Well,
already
yes,
do
but
that with
not
Random
because of
Girlfriend.
him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. Yeah.
Oh.
Do they have COVID?
Okay,
Is that why
somebody
we're
else
washing our
go
hands?
on. I think we're spending too much time on
All
me.
right. Spidey, your turn.
All right. So mine's is a three-person toss-up just because these three characters are completely different. We have Vegeta because that dude, he's not. Some will say he's not the strongest. I question that. I think
I
he
agree
is the
with you.
strongest. And he's just so well developed. He goes from being this fucking asshole who you just want Goku to fuck up, and then as the series progresses, you're like, you should be the lead. You know what? You've grown. You've improved, and you know what? You're pretty amazing. and then his fight with Goku Black, the damn fucking dialogue, I it's just glorious. And then don't even get me started with his fight with Jiren. Oh, it's beautiful. Um, then it's Escanor because the dude is just so proud. He is. Oh my god. So there's. You guys don't watch the Seven Deadly Sins, correct?
I do.
I watched it as well.
Did you watch the second season, like the actual Japanese second season, the 24 something episode?
Yeah.
I did, but that was like a year ago, and I don't.
So when he fights Esterosa, which is basically if whoever is gonna try to attack him can't attack him because they have hate in their heart, and then he just walks up all casual and he's like, "Why would I hate someone who's beneath me?" I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker! This guy's amazing." I just every time he's on screen,
He combated
know.
the fucking commandment with just pure fucking smug, bastardly, dickheady behavior.
he's
Been a pride, so like
It's great.
it's
like,
it's great. Yeah, he's the reason to watch the show. You could skip season 1 for all I care, but watch season
and
2.
season 4. Skip season 4.
Oh no, the animation got better for season 4. I watched it on Netflix. So
Sorry, season 3. I know my numbers.
Oh well, yeah, because Netflix has it as season.
Yeah.
But no, season 3 was slightly improved on Netflix, but and then the
Eh.
last one is Hachiman. Uh, he's from the Oregairu Snafu series. He's just a very complex character. He's very robotic at first, and he's very he's the type of character who's willing to play the bad guy if it means the betterment of people, even though he won't admit it, or even though he won't acknowledge that he's doing it so people could succeed. He's just amazing, and I don't want to say too much because I want people to watch the series, but his growth through each of the seasons, and there's only 3 seasons, each of them 12 episodes, is kind of fascinating. He goes from this guy who's very much in his own shell, and he tries to isolate himself, to someone who does help and is willing to be the bad guy, to someone who wants to help but doesn't want people just to see him as a bad guy. He wants to be more. So those 3 characters, again, they're very different. You have Vegeta, who's very hardworking, very proud to be who he is. We have Escanor, who's just the most arrogant piece of shit you'll ever meet. And then we got Hachiman, who's very selfless in a way. So 3 different characters, and that's why I like them.
Okay.
What about you, Dev? What's your favorite?
Mine's
Or
also
who are
between
you?
2. It's also 2 very opposite characters. I'll go for the first one is Violet Evergarden. If you haven't seen the anime, I highly recommend it.
Watch
It
it,
is
please.
very emotional, but extremely well written. The fact that there's only 12 episodes, 13 episodes, they fit so much into it, but they actually do it incredibly well. You learn a lot. Violet as a character, the way I watch Violet Evergarden is she's not the main character from the get-go. She's the audience basically, while she observes everyone that she interacts with. Her ability to go from this character who has no understanding of emotion, no understanding of social norms, or just day-to-day life. All she knows is how to fight in war and kill. Going from that tool for war and killing to someone who actually begins to understand empathy, emotion in general, simple phrasings, and how to interact with different people depending on their emotions is incredible, and how well she learns it.
It felt human as well.
Yeah, you see her become an actual human. She actually grows up. It's like when you raise your own kid and they go from being a little shit to an actual adult, right? That's basically what you see with her, but without all the talking back and the raising of voices and shit. She's actually a very, very well developed character. And there's still a sequel movie to come, which I cannot I cannot wait for. And the story itself, and Violet does so well at portraying, is that life is always about finding a purpose, and it's always about learning. Never stop learning, always keep pushing. While it teaches that, it's still seriously heartbreaking. Without spoiling it, the amount of heartbreaking scenes that are in it is heavy, and normally that kind of stuff would break a character or break a person. Violet takes it as a learning opportunity in every circumstance. It's not her feeling those emotions per se, because it's not happening to her in the heartbreaking when she meets these different characters, but she learns that this person's having this difficult time with the situation. She learns how to sympathize with them and empathize, and it's not something that she knew what to do. She didn't know how to do it, but she learns it. I've never honestly seen a character get developed so well. She is my favorite female character, and probably won't be topped or dethroned anytime soon, if ever. Same with the show being my number one. The second one is on the other end of the scale. For a lot of you will know this, is Gilgamesh from Fate. He's a complete, absolute, arrogant, smug bastard who doesn't give a shit about anything and never takes anything seriously. If he did, he would actually not lose a single fight. Like it's nearly impossible for him to lose a fight. He has an entire arsenal of weapons that he can throw at you at his will, and he has every counter for every other servant in the world of Fate. But his arrogance, because he's so strong, he never takes anyone seriously enough, and it does lead to him losing fights, basically. But more than just that, he actually has got quite a development if you dive more into the Fate world. He starts off as this tyrant of a ruler and an absolute dickhead who I will admit was an awful person, and then he goes on a nice adventure to basically for immortality, sees his best friend get killed, finds the thing for immortality, goes for a swim, the herb of immortality gets eaten by a snake. Instead of, being pissed, he starts laughing, and he kind of succumbs to he accepts that mortal life is what it is. He's a demigod, but he's accepted that he's gonna die at some point. And his journey back to Uruk, he completely changed his personality. He's still arrogant, but he stopped being a complete tyrant, and he actually started caring more. Not necessarily caring for humans, because he still saw the people that he ruled over as just tools, but he still cared for them. He made sure that they always were looked after. So even when there was a war, he would make sure they weren't fighting unless they were ready to fight. So as a character, he goes through quite a bit of, I'm not going to say it's development, because he does develop, but at the end, it's more of he has such a wide range of attitude towards the world around him. He doesn't necessarily care for people. He cares for the things that they create, and his aim is to own everything in existence that has value. So that's what I like about him. Two opposite ends of the scale.
Yep, very much so. So that was our favorite characters. Favorite character, but we cheated and said multiple ones. What's the next question?
Next one. What is your opinion on some of the antics that the members of the server partake in? I think all of us have the same answer to that. A lot of it is just stupidity.
Yeah.
No.
Some of it's funny.
Don't.
This is why we hide in anime series and server lounge.
I enjoy it.
I enjoy it.
It's funny. It's funny to watch happen, but
sometimes you guys. I mean, you lost XP in Guild.
I have no opinion on the matter.
I just as long as it doesn't break the rules, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even. I mean, sometimes what did Entro say? For the what the chart he wanted to do. What was it? The true neutral, chaotic good and all that shit. What's it called?
The alignment.
Oh.
Yeah. So he basically said I'm a wild card because sometimes I'm part of those shenanigans.
Like you cringe at everyone, and it was horrifying. And
Jesus, don't ever do that again.
Don't.
I accidentally did it.
I
accidentally did it because I forgot the channel wasn't closed or hidden, and then I ping in them. I'm like, son of a bitch, and let me quickly close it so nobody sees that it's this channel. So yeah,
Okay.
but
Was not fun. Was not fun.
So next question after that, not really much we can say to that. Spidey, you've already answered this, but for the others, what's your favorite Dragon Ball character if you have one? Mine's Vegeta as well, for basically the same reasons as Spidey. Lizzie, I don't know if you have one.
I've never watched Dragon Ball, but I like Android 18. She's pretty cool.
Okay. All right.
The only
King?
I used to like Goku years ago, but right now I really don't give a shit. It's not that I hate them or anything, it's just I don't really care. I don't think about the series very much.
you don't read the you don't read the Dragon Ball Super?
No.
Damn.
It's actually pretty good.
Missing out.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
whatever.
Okay, cool. All right, so next question. That one's about Urza. Let's move on from that. What's your guys' favorite childhood show?
Oh, Avatar: Last Airbender.
God, Aang's such a little bitch. Oh my god.
Before Spidey goes on a rant, Spidey, favorite childhood show?
You guys won't know it, I don't think, because it's way before your fuckers' time.
Spidey, you and I are
but-
the same age.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the children and who listen to this and the two other co-hosts. Rocco's Modern World, which is from the 90s, early 90s, early 90s, and then you might know this one, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Hey.
Is that not still airing?
No?
No, motherfucker,
No?
that only had like a 4-year run.
Oh.
It actually.
And I feel like I saw
yeah.
it a lot when I was a kid. I didn't care for the show at all. I thought it was terrible, but I remember it.
Fucking wow. Someone hurt King.
Bro, it stopped airing in 2002.
He
I guess
probably
it was
saw it.
reruns.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a childhood show because I wasn't a child, but regular show is pretty good too.
Yeah, regular show's good.
I never watched that, even though it came out when I was like young enough where it would have appealed to me.
Then there's Legend of Korra, which is clearly the superior Avatar show.
Ugh.
Before
I've watched the first couple episodes. I'm not
Wait, I don't
impressed
wanna go
so
off
far.
again.
So before Spidey starts saying more nonsense. Alright.
Dude,
I
we had
agree.
a full-on argument in Guild.
All I'm saying is Aang reminds me of Shiki. The same issues I have with Aang, I have with Shiki.
So my favorite childhood show
Yeah, what is your favorite childhood
is
show?
honestly, Courage the Cowardly Dog, now that you bring it up, it was actually one of my favorites. But I also like Codename Kid Next Door, Ed, Ed and Eddie. That shit was jokes.
Ed, Ed and Letty with the gravy bath. Holy
Dude, Ed and Eddie was the shit. And then as well as that was
fucking Kevin.
Kevin was
He gets Naz or whatever. What's her name? Naz?
yeah.
The Ganker sisters. Goddamn, nostalgia.
And then the other one I would say is probably Kim Possible.
Oh, I love that show. But
Kim
I
was
just
kind
watched it when I was a kid. Or
It was
I
good.
am when I was
It was
younger.
Ron
Good show.
Stoppable is like every guy ever.
Yeah.
They,
The little rat thing that Ron had. Oh, loved it.
Rufus fam.
it's a naked mole rat, you racist.
Yeah.
I'm a fake fan.
Wow.
I didn't
King?
watch very many episodes, but I loved it.
It's a great show. I enjoy it. King, what about you?
I don't know, probably like Power Rangers or something.
You
Was there
definitely had a
cartoon
boring
Power
childhood.
Rangers?
I think that's debatable.
What Power Rangers?
Oh, Power Rangers in space.
Oh my god, you would pick the fucking worst one.
What? Fuck you, dude. That one's like one of the best ones. That one's literally the one that saved the whole fucking franchise, and you know it.
What about
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I understand you.
God damn, you would pick the fucking worst one.
Oh, what are you, like a Turbo fan?
No, I will slap the living shit. I will go to Canada and
What?
backhand you.
Come up
Turbo.
here, and then I'll show you why you're wrong. I can do that in person.
I like the original series with Billy.
Yeah, no, that's not. I'm not saying that one's a bad one. I'm just saying it's not my favorite.
Turbo was bad. I saw the movie in theaters.
Well, actually, I think the movie is okay. I think the series was the one that was bad.
No. Yeah, because I saw the movie and I was so hyped for it. I was like, oh my god, because I was a kid, so I didn't have a
Of
taste.
course.
I was like, oh, this looks awesome. And then I saw the show and I was like, what the hell is this? Why? And then I really liked Tommy. Was always like an interesting character because it went from the Green Ranger to the White Ranger, and then he in the new series he's like some other Ranger now.
Well, he was green, white, red, black, and then he just makes appearances every now and again.
Yeah, he's basically the god of the Power Rangers at this point.
Pretty much.
But yeah. What did you, going off the Power Rangers? Did you like the new movie that came out?
Oh, the one from 2017?
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch it.
All right. I would recommend.
Why is In Space bad in your opinion? Because I don't get it.
I just don't like something about what the fuck. One moment.
You good? There's nothing important.
Okay. So I don't know. Just In Space never caught my attention. It just.
But why is it the worst then?
Because I've only seen 2, or I've only seen 3. Turbo, In Space, and the original.
Okay, actually, so why is it worse than Turbo?
I saw the Dino one. The Dino one was pretty cool. Because
there are several Dino ones, so I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
You had like a marble that you put in the dagger or whatever, and then
that's not Dinosaur one. That one's Wild Force.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm fucking sorry. I'm not an aficionado of Power Rangers.
That's okay. I forgive you.
I don't know. I guess I gotta give Power Rangers in Space a shot.
You should.
That's what,
and it's on Netflix.
Oh, nice. Because that's what I did with Attack on Titan. Because when I first saw Attack on Titan, I hated that shit. And then I saw it again recently, and I was like, it's not bad. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's not bad.
You're hurting me physically.
Armin's the worst character ever written, but it's not bad.
I don't personally care for Armin that much, but I don't think that the series, to the extent that I've watched it, is bad. I think it's okay.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I
think it's probably like overrated, but like it's still a good series.
If Mappa can adapt it well, it's going to become a modern masterpiece. Change my mind.
You like Armin? Opinion invalid. Checkmate.
So, Lizzie, your favorite childhood show? Even though you're a childhood still.
She said Kim Possible, didn't she?
No,
or was that Dab?
I said Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I actually have the second one.
Right.
I don't remember what the show was called, but it was some show on HBO where it was just like a massive math show, but I loved it.
Sesame Street?
No, it was something. I think it was called the Trash Box Show, and I just loved that show.
I'm poor.
Episodes, but
I'm poor, so I can't afford HBO.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I think I was like 6, so.
Wow, you were rich at 6. Damn.
No, we just.
Damn, son. Some people will be balling at a young age. Jesus. It must be nice.
Were you like that kid who does toy reviews online and makes like millions of dollars a year?
Hey guys, so I got this new toy. Let's open it up. It tears open a package. So it's the new troll doll. I can brush its hair.
Ew, trolls. Ew.
Okay.
She's like, I got this limited edition Barbie, only 50
Dude, I loved Barbie when I was like 5.
Oh boy.
Good times.
It was. I actually enjoyed. What was it called? Lego Ninjago. I think that's what it was called. More than I did Barbie.
Oh yeah.
When I was younger.
Ninjago. I remember that show.
Okay.
What about Caillou, guys? What about Caillou?
I don't think we had that here.
Spidey, you're not allowed to be part of this podcast anymore.
I No.
Caillou is basically Avatar: The Last Airbender, just the same. It's a whiny little bitch who is fucking seen as the lead. What's the
No,
difference?
I'm not.
Change
on
my
too
mind.
much podcast episode. Just
What about Arthur? You guys
Oh,
saw
Arthur was
Arthur,
the
Arthur
right?
was
shit,
a
dude.
wavy.
Sid the Science Kid.
What?
No.
Arthur's the meme with the fist,
Aardvark.
bro.
Yeah,
No,
Arthur's the main with the fizz. What?
She's too young.
Is she talking about like Bill Nye the Science Guy?
No,
Yeah, I think
I
she
love Bill
is.
Nye, but no, it's Sid the Science Dude or something like that. It was like it had the weird intro and it was weird live action dolls moving around. And it was
No.
The fuck?
Wait, so we talking Arthur?
Bro, let
I
me
would
just
say
get a
play.
fucking gif.
I was about to say play the theme song, but we might get like
Copyright?
we
Right.
actually
yeah.
we
This
actually
is
did
Arthur,
one of
bro.
the
Look in the chat.
we actually did get a copy strike in one of the earlier podcasts. I was like, what? Like we're not even
When we-
making money
when-
off of this shit.
Dude,
Well,
I've
it
got-
doesn't. It's not about the money. It's just about what you use. But we didn't use any copyright music, did we? Unless we like
I
threw the
don't-
fairy tale song in there.
I don't think so. I don't know. I was like, okay, whatever. Give a shit. I'll just re-upload it later. Yeah, but Arthur was a shit.
Yeah.
But that was on PBS.
So
What other shows? There was so many. I wonder what happened. Because there was so
To
many
Arthur?
channels with cartoons. No, like so many channels had cartoons. Like PBS had cartoons. I mean, it still does. It has that Mr. Rogers spinoff with the tiger. It's a good series. It does show. It does help kids like learn shit.
I feel like
and,
most of the like server probably doesn't even know who Mr. Rogers is.
I've never.
Yeah,
heard
they're
of
fucking.
I know who Uncle Roger is.
This is why the server is dead to me, and I'm not in it as much.
Wow.
Mr. Rogers is a goddamn American hero. Right.
I agree.
He for all jokes aside, for those who don't know, there's an amazing documentary. I think it's on Hulu that you could check out. And then Tom Hanks has this little like not biopic, but kind
No,
of
it's a movie. Like it's a Tom
Yeah.
Hanks movie called Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and it came out, I believe, late last year.
Yep, it's based on this article written by this guy who was doing a story on Mr. Rogers, but he tried to make it a hit piece. But no matter how hard he tried, Mr. Rogers was like, there's nothing on Mr. Rogers, so it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
There's on 4chan, like there's actually like a rule somewhere that basically there's two people who are like totally off limits and you can't go after them. One is Bob Ross and the other is Mr. Rogers.
Aw,
Fucking Bob. Yeah, because like
this is amazing.
Bob, fucking. Well, Mr. Rogers' favorite number was like 145. No, 143. And that was his weight. Why was it 143? Because I is 1, love is 4, U is 3. So this dude was like fucking so wholesome, and it's like, Jesus Christ. He was also very conflicted because he never he tried to help as much as he could, but he always felt like it wasn't enough. Great guy overall.
Yeah.
But that's enough for this question and this tangent. Dad, what's the next question?
Next one is favorite subjects from school.
I hated school. Next question.
I mean, I'm still in school, so
Well, Lizzie, what's your favorite subject?
I love
PE.
science. Yeah, I'm a science nerd. I also love
which
math.
science?
Right.
All of it.
So is it like
I love
bio?
space science, like space and plant science. Botany.
So astronomy and biology.
Yeah.
Yes, you're like yes, whatever that is. What about
I
you,
totally
Dad?
know what those words means.
Um,
I do, but like.
Mine was, let's see, biology. Slightly biased because my teacher was incredibly hot, but also I like the subject. And I.
Oh, no shit. I mean, if your teacher was hot, why wouldn't you like biology? You want to learn more about that shit.
Exactly. And history. Although I don't agree with the way history is taught, I still started my love for history overall.
I hate history, but also I'm biased because my teacher last year was horrible. He wasn't like
Most
bad at teaching. He just annoying. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
he's annoying because he tried to teach you. I got you.
No, no, no.
Alright.
Spidey, yours?
My favorite subject. So from I'm gonna say before college, my favorite subject was math because math was super easy for me. I was able to pick it up right away. I would literally fall asleep in class, and I'd be fine. That was most subjects, but math in particular. And then in high school, when I took calculus, that math was so stupid, so boring. I'm sure it's not stupid and it has real world applications, but like for what I wanted to be, for what I wanted to do, it really didn't. So it was stupid. So I was like, yeah, I hate math. And then in college, I liked writing and I liked working on sociology. So before college, math. After high school, Jesus
Sorry.
Christ,
Rotted.
scared the living shit out of me.
Fuck me.
I'm fine.
After,
I'm sorry. I forgot to turn off my vibrator.
Jesus Christ.
No,
After high school,
it was just a notification from Twitter.
Je- Jesus Christ, sir, you scared the shit out of me. After high school, it was sociology. That scared the shit out of me. I would next question, Dev, because there's no
Next
way
one
to transition.
is all right, so it's because King didn't like school, we won't go with that one.
What? Just ask it. Fucking.
Were you
ask
the
it.
class clown in school? If not, what would you rank your younger self as?
All right, King. Were you the class clown?
No, because then I feel like I would have enjoyed school if I had been. I was just
Sounds
the
like-
kid who sat there.
I think he was the class depression.
I was more like a class decoration.
The class
I was gonna, I was gonna say some. Oh god, good thing I didn't say what I was gonna say.
Class decoration.
Yeah, like one of those kids you'd photograph like being in school, but like I wasn't actually
He was the
There.
doing
filler.
anything noteworthy. Like I'm the kid who attended for the sake of attending, basically, because why else?
What about you, Liz? Are you the class clown?
You know that one kid that was always in the corner drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was me.
So
That is
King,
me.
so King, got it.
Mhm.
King, but
what
with more
what?
friends.
I
And
like
with
how
artistic talent, apparently.
hey, I mean, we didn't. Dan, what about you? Are you the class clown?
I think so. I think he just demonstrated that he was.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so alright. I wasn't necessarily the class clown. I was actually more let's see. Right. I was the person that did like every sport. I was
The athletic one?
yeah. I wasn't a popular kid, but I was friends with pretty much everyone. And if I didn't like you, then you would know that I didn't like you because I just wouldn't interact with you. And if you try to interact with me, I'd just tell you to fuck off. But like I was that kind of person that I could attach onto any friend group, and I'd have people within there to talk to. And then I basically played in every sports team.
So you were social, is what you're saying. The opposite of those two.
Yeah, basically.
The rest of us were just the edgy kid in the corner.
Yeah.
Bang bang. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck,
So for me, I was the class clown, but I was also.
I can see that.
See, it was weird because I remember every year the teacher telling me, "You're lucky that you get good grades and you do well on my tests, because if not, I'd fail you for being the class clown or not trying hard enough. And I'd be like, that's cool. I still passed, right? And then they'd just be pissed. I remember like this one time in biology, it was anatomy and biology. We were learning about the female reproductive system and basically the eggs. And I literally shouted, "Holy shit, it's like playing Pac-Man." The whole class just burst out laughing because it looked like the Pac-Man shit that he eats, those little balls.
The fruit?
And yeah, well, it's not always the fruit, it's the
The
fruit
little the
the fruit
points
he eats
thing.
for bonus. Yeah, the points thing.
Oh, okay.
And people were just laughing, and the teacher's like, "Step outside." And I remember her telling me, "What's your grade in the class?" I was like, "I have like an 87, I think." She was like, "Well, if you continue this, I'm gonna make sure I talk to the principal." And I was like, "Okay." But see, the thing is, the principal liked me because he knew I was smart, but I just acted like a moron. Because see, the thing is, in high school, being smart isn't the end all be all. Like I was in the chess club, I was in basketball, I was in the sports teams, much like Dav, but I was also like in Shakespeare club, and I was in like
Fucking
debates,
nerd.
and I was in I was in all these extracurriculars, and I was like, I was able to literally fit in with each group. Like I talked to the girls that were considered like the main clique that you want to be associated with. They were chill with me.
The
The
popular
jocks,
English.
yeah, the jocks, they were chill with me. The nerds were chill with me. The gamers were chill with me. I was like chill with everyone. So whenever I didn't want to hang out with one, I would just hang out with the other one. And when I'd be by myself, they'd be like, "Oh, he just wants to be by himself. That's cool. Fuck it." So I was like, high school was so easy. I miss that shit. Thanks for making me feel old. Next question, Dad.
Okay, well, you old as
Next
hell.
question. Yeah.
Next one. Favorite YouTuber.
Oh,
Oh, this
By
is
the way,
easy.
these questions so far have all been by Luna. Let's say that favorite YouTuber. I personally don't really have one, so
You're fired. You're supposed to say yourself, motherfucker.
no,
Does he
because that's
have a
shameless
YouTube
plugging.
channel?
I do.
Yes, it's this
It's
one.
just-
It's this one.
yeah. Oh yeah, my favorite YouTube channel is Sorcerer Weekly.
same here.
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. You guys could return for the next week.
Actually, my favorite YouTuber is kind of small. Her name's Shovel. I love her videos, and she has been posting a lot lately. But she exists.
What does she post? What content does she create?
She does gaming videos, and she also has a second channel where she does like weird stuff, like not weird stuff. No, like
You're
vlogs
trying
and
to.
whatnot.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're trying to sell this. You're saying she does weird stuff. I don't think that's gonna sell. Um, what about you, King? Who's your favorite YouTuber? Do you have a favorite YouTuber?
There's only like two that I like really actively watch. One is a guy named Dr. Mike. He's pretty famous for basically being a really tall, very good looking doctor. That's obviously
Yeah.
not why I watch him, but like he's been on like ABC News and stuff doing specials, TED Talks and the like, just to like raise awareness of certain things in medicine that people often don't talk about. So I like him, and the
Yeah.
other I like is called Emergency Awesome, which is like a dude who does like
Oh, I
videos for like
hate.
upcoming news and stuff
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
related to like superhero movies and comic books and whatever. You don't like
He,
him?
he. I'm kind of torn because look, he does deliver great content, but sometimes the way he like delivers it is like breathe,
I
breathe.
I, I don't know. I like that lack of breathing.
Because like you could tell he's very passionate about it. Emergency Awesome, and he does amazing giveaways too. So
Yeah.
he's incredible. But like, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like, dude, just chill, breathe, just time.
Okay, well, that's fair. And I forgot one other, but it's called Binging with Babish. It's basically a dude who like takes weird things from TV and stuff and makes real life food versions of them. So like
Yeah.
if there's something that they talk about on like Seinfeld or Friends or whatever, like he'll basically take that and make a real life version of it and tell you how it tastes. And he does like a pretty good job.
Yeah, I've heard of him. He's pretty chill. Dav
Yeah,
said
I
he
like
doesn't
him. I
have
find him
one.
entertaining.
Dav said he doesn't have one. So okay, so I have a couple, and these are just like King said. These are people that I actively try to like, watch their content.
Right.
The first one is Philip DeFranco.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I like the way he delivers the news. He gives you the news, and then he very clearly states, "Okay, this is my opinion," and then he gives you his. Is it very formulaic? Sure, but I like the way he delivers the content, and sometimes he's covering shit that others don't cover. I don't like sometimes that he covers like gossip and shit, but at the same time, I get it. It's YouTube. You try to he's making a living off of it, so you know I respect the hustle. The second one is Mr. Beast.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
I just love what that guy does.
Yeah, he's such a great dude.
He's such a bro. He's look, the dude gave away an island. The dude's giving away money, and he's obviously he's done that with some of his friends, but he's also done that with like regular
Random
people.
people. Yeah.
So it's I really like the content that he's providing. And then the last one, who was the last one? I forgot the last one. Shows you how much I watch him. Mark Rober. Mark Rober. He's kind of like Dr. Mike, but I think he's less active because he only makes like 10 to 12 videos a year. And now he has a show on the Discovery Channel, and he's been on Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Kimmel, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. I talk about April Fool's pranks and stuff like that, and he's very science based. So like Lizzie, I know you said you like science. Some of the
Mhm.
stuff he does, you'd be interested in because he delivers it in a way where it's like entertaining. He so there's this video where he drops a car onto a trampoline, and you will not expect what ends up happening. It's so crazy.
Was he the one
Uh,
that did the squirrel obstacle course video, or is it someone else?
yes, that was him.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I watch him sometimes. He's interesting.
Yeah, he's quite the guy. The guy left. I think he said he worked for not NASA.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
left. He left working for NASA to make YouTube videos. That's amazing.
yeah.
That's I mean crazy, but amazing. Um, but yeah, those are three other YouTubers I watch. The YouTubers Lizzie and King watch. Dav, what's the next question?
Next question is how it scrolls down every single time. It is from Eco, a little bit more serious. As you progress through your lives, what are the most valued lessons you've learned, and elaborate if there are good stories behind them.
Who wants to go first?
I mean, I
King.
kind of. Oh, okay.
I don't particularly care to get into this one. This not that it's not a good question. It just feels like it demands a more extensive answer, and I don't want to keep people around like too long, and it wouldn't be very amusing.
I mean, we could always break up this podcast into two parts, part A and part.
I think you mean I would have to break up this podcast into two parts, and I'm not sure I feel like doing that.
Oh no, that's what we
Alright.
got Lizzie for.
Yeah,
Well,
hi.
No,
what we can do,
I still have to. I still have to clean up the audio.
what we can do is just say the most valued lessons we learned. We don't have to necessarily elaborate on it.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair.
I guess do what you want to do when you want to do it, and don't wait so long, because a few minutes can turn into a few hours, which can turn into a few days, which can turn into a few months, and it can just keep on going and going, and just do what you have to do. Unless it's illegal, of course, but like.
Yes. Thank you for clarifying.
Right.
King's like son of a bitch.
Right now, I was totally going to use that as a justification for going out and doing what I wanted to do next.
I
I
mean,
guess
if you
mine
were
would probably what?
go on.
I guess mine would probably be that, like, even if someone doesn't agree with you, it doesn't mean they hate you, and it doesn't mean that you're like that you're in any kind of like you're not in any kind of like danger if they're disagreeing with you. Like, words fundamentally don't hurt people. Like, it can be a shitty thing to experience, but you'll get over it. So like, even if someone disagrees with you, just go along with it and don't hate somebody unless they give you a reason, and disagreeing is not disrespecting.
I kind of want to hear the story behind that, but we said we wouldn't.
That you know what, just go through my Twitter feed and just read that shit.
Never mind.
Shameless self promo.
No, it's not even like I'm not like tweeting stuff. It's like I've just had like so many arguments like on that, and like even in real life and stuff, and obviously you understand where like the current political climate is, no matter which country you live in. It's like, even if you agree or disagree with it, like you're not gonna leave or off yourself if you lose. Like, you still have to stick around, and even if you win, it's like, well, the people who lost, they're not going to go off themselves. They're going to stick around. So you have to find a way to work together.
True.
Like, and it's not up for debate. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Dav, you're next.
Okay. Let's see. What's one of the valued lessons that I've learned? I ain't learned much in life, you know. No, I'm joking. It's the idea that anyone and everyone can be going through anything in life. So someone might be an absolute dickhead. They might just be a dickhead for the sake of being a dickhead. Then they're a dickhead. But someone might be the way they are because of a lot of shit that they've gone through in their life. And everyone's got a story. It might not be a good story or an interesting one to listen to, but everyone's still got a story. Even those who have had a very sheltered and everything that they want in their lives given to them, they might still have stuff that they have struggled with. And just because there's the whole saying, you know, someone's always got it worse than you. I don't necessarily agree with that, because it's like saying you can't be happy because someone's happier than you. Everyone's got problems. Everyone's got something that they're struggling with. Whether it's a simple one to you, it might not be simple to them. Help them where you can, unless, you know, they're clearly just being a dickhead right off the bat, then that's a them problem.
Okay. So I'm gonna be a little serious, just because I feel like this question warrants seriousness. I do apologize for the tone shift, if you will, but one thing to remember in life is, at the end of the day, every argument, every conflict, every problem doesn't, because when you're dying or when you're dead, it doesn't matter. Like when I was on my deathbed, because like many of you know, I had a heart attack. My first thoughts weren't, oh my god, what's gonna happen with the server? What's gonna happen with the Fairy Tale 100 Years quest? Oh my god, I had this fight with this person. None of it mattered, because that wasn't my priority. So my advice to people is always focus on yourself and what you like doing, because that way, let's say something tragic does happen, at least you know that you did what you wanted to do and you fulfilled your own desires, to quote Lucifer. Because there's no point, and I think that Dev has been on the. How long have you been on the mod team, Dev?
What are we now? September? I want to say 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, 3 or 4 months. And then you were on the server from like January on, right? Or before
No, I've been
that?
on the server since November.
Okay, so yeah, Dev could kind of attest to this. Uh, the way I've gone about things has completely shifted. Yes, I'm still serious, and yes, I still focus on making sure the server is good and all, but you could see me more calm and more relaxed and less worried about drama and problems. because they don't matter. And I do apologize because we've been having fun and chatting and like goofing off, but I did feel like this was Aiko's question, correct?
The question was belonging to Eco, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Eco. So I did feel like it warranted an actual serious response from me. So just like I said, focus on yourself, focus on what you're doing, focus on what you want to do. Don't worry about the outside noise. Don't worry about anything because when you're on death's door, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter that you had a fight with so and so because they liked this thing and you didn't. It's not gonna matter that you didn't get to watch this one series or watch this one cartoon or read whatever because doesn't matter. I'm sorry I'm being like so dark about it because I usually
No,
am
that's
not
good.
dark. Everybody on the server and everybody here could tell you that I'm usually not serious or dark, but I feel like people need to realize just focus on yourself. That's all you got to do. And then if you ever need someone to talk to, the I am open. I mean, I don't sugarcoat my feelings. So if I think you're
Did Spidey go rip again?
Spidey died once again. R.I.P. Spidey.
Yeah, I think he did. So
Technical difficulties. I've pinged him.
Yeah.
Reconnect.
I'm not editing this part out though.
Nah. Technical
Yeah, that's
difficulties,
fine.
guys.
That's-
Bloopers are fun.
Okay, so what we can do is we can actually just like talk for a minute or two until Spider-Man returns, or we can move on.
We can. I'm gonna disconnect him and so he can reconnect
I mean,
himself.
we can
Oh
do
wait,
the,
there he is.
Why don't
can
we
do the band
prompt him?
question real
There he
quick.
is.
Oh, hello. Oh, no.
Dad, I think it recorded. I hope to God it recorded.
We'll see.
We'll find out.
Hopefully.
But yeah, so what's the next question, Dad?
Favorite musical band, if any. This is from Sparta.
Cool.
All right, let's.
Rad,
Well, yeah, go ahead, Lizzie.
Radwimps. I don't love
Really?
Your Name. It's not my favorite, but
Who?
Radwimps.
Radwimps. They did the theme songs for some recent Makoto Shinkai movies like Your Name and Weathering with You.
I don't listen to many
Literally, who?
songs.
Yeah, I
They're
don't know
a
who that is.
Japanese band.
To be fair, the music's
Okay.
fucking great.
It is. Thank you,
I like
Gav.
the songs they did. I'm just saying like they're a weird choice to have as your favorite, considering that they don't have like a huge body of work.
I mean, I
Yeah.
like the original songs as well.
She's just a hipster, bro. Leave her alone.
All right.
Alright.
Dab.
King,
What
about
about
you,
you?
King? Let's judge
Alright.
King. You also judge Radwimps. Let's judge King.
All right,
My favorite.
fine. Let's.
My favorite is Bon Jovi, and I have no apologies for that.
You know what? I can't even fault that.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. But damn
Moving
children.
on. Bon Jovi is the guy who sings "Living on a Prayer."
Don't know who that
And
is.
many other great songs.
Well, "Living on a Prayer" is known by almost everyone who has parents.
Probably.
So I just thought she'd know "Living on a Prayer," but she didn't. So it didn't matter. Dav, what about you?
I've got a couple. I would say either Fort Minor or D12.
Oh my God, fucking Fort Minor! You want us to
Yeah.
remember the name?
But yeah, no, Fort Minor or D12. I'm a big fan of D12.
Now,
Eminem's old gang.
do you mean the old D12 before M joined, or D12 when M joined?
I liked them
Two
both.
different.
I
Okay.
liked them both. Because I grew up with a lot of Eminem, and then I then was like, oh, let me see what he did before he was just Eminem. Found D12, found
His
all of his
Infinite
work
album.
alone. Exactly, and
Mhm.
then I found D12 before Eminem was. So I've liked them ever since, and I think they're really enjoyable to listen to. Something I can listen to like pretty much at any time.
Cool. All right. So
You?
my answers are kind of weird because they're kind of very different. Kind of. Are they? Yeah, maybe. So I love Queen. Love
Queen's good.
Queen.
Queen's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen is a classic.
Queen. My mom showed me them when I was very little, when I was like 5. And I was like, I don't know what this music is, but I love all these instruments they're using and all this crazy noise. Just fucking fantastic. The movie itself was very suspect, so I wouldn't recommend it. But Queen was amazing, or is amazing. Just because the band's still going on. Adam Lambert's now the lead singer. He's doing a good job. He's no Freddie Mercury, but he's a good follow, or the best follow you could possibly have for replacing motherfucking Freddie Mercury. And then and then the other band is System of a Down. They're very metal. I don't listen to a lot of metal, and I'm sure I'm using the term wrong for all these metalheads. But like they're very hardcore, they're very rock, and I just like them because a lot of their songs are political, but you don't really know they're political unless you're actually listening to their lyrics. So like they have one talking about the military and soldier side. It's soldier side, and the soldier side intro. Basically, like old men start these wars, the young men die, and then your god doesn't give a shit because it's a war. So I like their music. And then if I have to throw in like a third one, it'll be like Coldplay or something because I don't know. Gotta viva la vida, bro. You know?
Yeah, Coldplay actually is one I can agree with.
But yeah, those are the three. Again, they're very different, kind of, because Queen was very like old rock. You have System of a Down, which is like very heavy metal, like fucking mosh pit type shit. And then you have Coldplay, which is kind of like, what's the fucking term? Pop rock or whatever it is.
No idea.
But yeah, so that's it. Those are my favorite bands.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree with all. Those are all good bands as well. So this is going to be the end of the part one. I know we're not actually open, but the end of the part one. Part two will be uploaded.
Yep. Yeah, like Dev said, this will be the end of part one because there is a ton of questions and we do want to get through all of them. And in the event that my response did not record properly, I could always record my own answer and then just like upload it
or just
later.
tweet it out.
Yeah, that's too.
Okay,
so yeah, that's the end of part one.
So we'll catch you guys in part two.
See you soon.
And welcome to part two of the Q&A. Right, so where were we? Let's carry on.
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Question from...
yeah, before we start, same group as in part one, we have Lizzie, who's the editor.
Hello.
Say hi. We have the Canadian.
I have a name.
I'm calling you Canadian. You should be happy.
No. Your name's the Canadian.
See, the Canadian makes you seem intimidating.
I don't think anyone is intimidated by Canadians.
Not true. Did you guys see? Did you see the riots?
This isn't a hockey match. You don't have to be intimidated by us, all right?
That's what I was going for. Yeah,
I knew it. I knew that's what you were going to go for.
The riots that happened after the hockey game were intense. Like the Canadians ended up cleaning it up afterward, but they were so mad they rioted. It was intense. So yeah, we have King of Uncool.
What's up?
Oh, there we go. You finally said I was scared. And then we have the.
Oh, you had to actually use my name for that one.
And then we have Dav.
Yo, what's up, guys?
God damn, you entitled little shit. and then we have me, the
no one's special. Just a random person off the street.
Yeah, there you go.
We had to pick up another street person, so we brought this guy.
You know what?
Someone.
make a wish. Since I was dying, they're like, you get a wish, and I wanted to be in the podcast, so they're like, all right. So Q&A part 2 time. Dav, what is the first question? Or
So from
the
our resident nurse himself, Joe, 10 to 15 years from now, where do you see yourself? If not where you wanted to be, what will you do to change it?
damn. All right. We'll let the young one go first.
Oh, I actually had to ask my mom this question, like, where she see me, because I was lost on the question. I've always been the kind of person who didn't look that far into my future. I just knew I want to be somewhere in the art community. I don't care if I'm an animator, if I'm a graphic designer, if I'm a manga artist, or if I'm just an illustrator. I want to do what I enjoy, and what I enjoy is drawing. I think 10 years from now I'll be in my early 20s. So, oh boy. I'll probably be graduated from college. I don't know. It's a weird thought to think of because I'm still quite young and I have a lot of life left ahead of me. And
Yeah, this is such a weird question for you.
I don't know how to answer it. I've never
Well, it's good that you've got the ambitions that you want so early on. Just always remember that ambitions do change and nothing's set in stone. Don't be afraid of what can change.
Yeah.
She's like,
Keep
I
an open mind.
guess. She's like,
Keep
I
an open
guess.
Answer it.
Fuck.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I promise. Spidey, where do you see yourself 10 to 15 years from now?
It's funny because I was
Still,
talking
still
to
running the server.
I was talking
Alive.
I was talking to someone in DMs, and I was telling him how this goal of mine is super ridiculous, super unrealistic, and I honestly don't give a fuck. But I do want to run and be president of the United States. Like like I told the person, like, yeah, it's unrealistic because I'm Mexican. One, because I'm Mexican. Two, because I literally went to a state school, and it wasn't even a top state school. So I went like to a super whatever school. You
I
guys hear
believe in
me?
you. Yeah. I believe
Okay.
you.
And then the third one was I was like, because I'm poor, so so realistically speaking, I'm not gonna have the support of many. Because in order to be in politics, you need to have wealth, right? But I was like, you know what? I want to be president, and I know people don't make fun of it when I say it because they're probably afraid I'll ban them. But it's a ridiculous thing. But I don't know. It's like I've always wanted to be president. I mean, it'd be pretty crazy if I was running the server and I was fucking running the country. That'd be pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I'd be like, "Yo, what's up? Discord for all." But all jokes
Discord for
aside,
all.
all jokes aside, I really do have that ambition because I don't know. I really feel, and maybe this is just me being overly arrogant and maybe like being too full of myself, but I really feel like I could help the country. I feel like a lot of the politicians now are not necessarily in it for themselves, even though some of them are. But it's just their their motivation. Their motivations are off, and like Hiro Mashima said, anime will save the world. You conquer the weebs, you conquer the world. Spidey 2028. There you go.
Can
And
I
yeah, go ahead.
can I remind everyone that if he becomes president, he'll make it a law to have Mude in every server.
It's about to be chaos, bro. Spidey, I can't handle that much moody. You're creating addictions. You're not meant to solve shit.
It's really funny though. Imagine a day in every that'd be chaos. The amount of friendships that would be over would be insane. And for those asking, because I know the question that's gonna be asked, my favorite color is a three-way tie between red, white, and blue. God bless you and God bless the United States of America. Signature smile. There we
So,
go.
King,
Slogan.
I'm trying
King,
to
where,
talk, but my mic won't pick it up. Why?
King, where do you see yourself in 10 to 15 years after that?
Oh, I don't know, probably dead or something. Like I figure 5 years from now. I figure 5 years from now, I'll probably just disappear off the face of the earth. No one will know where I am. About 5 years after that, so in the full 10 years, somebody will be like hiking up in the mountains, deep in the like snowy Rockies of Canada, and they'll open a log cabin and they'll find my skeleton in there, probably with its hand down its pants, something along those lines.
Wow, that's quite the goal you got there. You're gonna die
No,
rumbling one out.
it's not a goal. It's not a goal. I'm just trying to be realistic.
Yeah, understandable.
Hey,
Understandable.
what a way to go out, to be honest.
I mean, low key. I'm not disturbing any. Okay. I don't know. Realistically, I don't. That's. I don't know. I'd hope that I'd still like be a little bit happier than I am currently, because for obvious reasons. I don't know what'll make me happy, but like hopefully I'll be on the path to finding something that'll make me happy. I have no idea what form it'll come in, but I think everyone deserves it at some point or another. So yeah, I'm sorry, that's a lame answer, but yeah,
That's
No.
adorable. That's adorable.
sure it is.
No, I was being genuine, son.
Yeah,
I wasn't being snarky. I was
man
being
wants what he
honest.
wants, innit?
You know what? You want to be happy? I respect that.
That's like what the human experience is, right? Just like finding what makes you happy.
Who the hell is
Those
that?
of you who don't know that was Andrew, who just came out of nowhere, who's now joining us for the podcast.
Let's go.
The other
Lord
editor.
Christ, if you messed up the recording by joining us this late, I am going to personally remove you from this server.
Sorry,
Wait,
Andrew, you can't
let
edit any videos.
him edit it first and then do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Make less
Oh,
work for me.
I mean, okay, so that's cool. We got Andrew popping in. I guess the software update fully went through.
Came back quick.
Dev, read the
I
question
thought he
out
was
to
talking to his
Andrew.
professor or something.
All right, Andrew, where do you see yourself in 10 to 15 years from now? And if it's not where you want to be, what will you do to change it?
Probably like on Celos, like on a modified ATT with like 2 other surfer mods, just like roaming around the desert looking for like worms to eat or something like that.
I like the way you think.
You know what? I'd be like a serious answer, but this is probably the most serious you'll get, Andrew.
Yeah. Man likes what he wants.
Yeah.
Okay. As for myself, I've never been a person to care too much about the future. I'm the kind of person you do what you want to do at the time. Obviously, you need to make sure that you don't have the consequences that affect the future. But I'm on the same boat as King. Just want to get where I will be
die in the cabin,
yeah.
rubbing one out.
Well, no, just get where I feel comfortable. Where I would like the idea of financial freedom. My family's never really had financial freedom. We've been comfortable. We've never been like too high above the poverty line. I would like to get to a point where I can go shopping and not get chicken and rice only for a whole week. So yeah,
That homie, you gotta get used coupons, bro.
Yeah.
I do use coupons, bro.
Do you not see those coupon shows? Those motherfuckers pay $0.
To be fair, we don't really have that to that extent here. Okay, we have got coupon like extreme couponing, but not to that extent. Most of our shops are like, nope, you can use it on one product or one shop only, and I'm like, well, there's my 10p.
It's the same thing over here. That whole like extreme couponing thing is just not a thing up here.
See, this is why America's so great, because we come up with the random bullshit.
And you guys are still shit in the bed.
Yeah.
It's because wearing a face mask is political, bro. Didn't you know? It's not common decency. It's being political. Gosh.
First they put a mask on my face, and then they put a chip in my brain.
Oh shit! That's why Andrew was late, because he got chipped. Oh shit, boys.
The inhibitor chip.
Andrew so much reminds me of my cousin. Holy shit.
All right. So the next question. Gone. Is there one character from anything you would like to see crossover to Ravenmost Fairy Tail or Eden Zero? So basically, I think any character from any other show.
Escanor.
Lizzie?
100% Ero Chichanda, because I just want her to be scream Kimi na I can't Japanese. I'm curious to everyone. Because the world's so interesting and confusing and amazing. And that's okay.
Wait, who?
No, it's Watch Tioka. Tioka's she's from an anime called Tioka, which is my favorite.
Oh, it's the mystery searching anime, something along those lines. Yeah, it's from like 2011. I think I've heard of it.
It's
I've
so
never
good.
actually seen it though.
Watch it, please. All of
Okay.
you.
I'll think about it.
Oh, put it on my watch list that I'll never watch. That's good. I mean, that's
Do you
cool.
remember your password to the your My
I
Anime
did.
list?
I did find it and I changed my username. Let's go. Let's go.
Good. I'm happy for you.
I even updated my motherfucking ranking for Attack on Titan. Let's go. It went from a 1 to a 2. Let's go.
What the fuck?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
9.
It went from a 1 to a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, that's fair enough. The season
Yeah,
1
eight's pretty reasonable.
Like season 1 in comparison to the rest of the seasons is pretty meh.
I like season 1 more than season 2.
Oh yeah, I don't.
You're like, yeah, that's why we don't talk Attack on
Season
Titan.
2 more than I like season 2 or season 3 part 1. I can numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, back to the question.
Oh yeah, Dav. What about? Oh, actually, no. You know what, Andrew? What about you?
What is the question?
One character
you
from
could have,
anything
like, a-
you would like to see a crossover into any of the Mashima worlds.
Probably
He's gonna say this
Captain
Star
Rex,
Wars character.
I knew it would be Captain Rex. I knew it.
Of course, it's a Star Wars.
Put Captain Rex into Eden Zero.
That
Actually,
would actually be cool, yeah.
isn't Eden Zero in space?
It would work.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it would work.
Captain Rex is a discount version of Captain Connor, after all.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
mine. I'd love to see Levi in a world in Fairy Tail with the world of magic,
That
right?
would be sick.
Purely because he doesn't have magic himself, how he would handle each
Would
situation.
he be shorter than Levy? That's the true question.
Yes,
What
but
about
it's
Reggie?
just no. It's just that his ability to adapt and overcome any situation. I'd love to see him utilize that in a world of magic.
So I have a question for the
Yeah.
question. Are we bringing the characters over and they're going to be written by Mashima? Or are we bringing the characters over and they're going to be written by the respective manga?
I'm
I
going
would
to think
imagine
they'll
it's
be
like a
written by the respective-
collaboration.
Yeah,
Okay. So
Spider-Man.
the only no, not Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man wouldn't really fit in the Fairy Tail universe or an Eden Zero universe. That'd be dumb. Gosh, that'd be like worse than just asking for for Mystic to come back. Gosh. All jokes aside, I think Escanor would be a great fit because he would kind of be the equivalent of a Gildarts or a Loxus in terms of arrogance. But then he's got that overwhelming power that kind of tops them. And I just want to see how Fairy Tail would interact with someone so prideful.
And someone so broken.
You don't disrespect my boy like that ever again, sir.
Oh wait, actually, I
He
would
is
like to
broken,
see
though.
Killua in there from Hunter x Hunter. That'd be really interesting. Having a child assassin in the Fairy Tail Guildhall.
That's Wendy.
Jack the Ripper.
What about you, Dev? Who do you think?
I said Levi, fam.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were joking, but
No, I would love to see his abilities to adapt to the fact that everyone's got magic and he's just fucking swinging swords out here.
And short.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. All right.
King?
Beef. King already
Did he?
did he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you did it. My bad.
I would go with Megumin from Konosuba.
Oh my god, I
That's
hate
Just
you.
even
you go,
amazing.
explosion, miss, and then pass out.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, but then Mess would show up.
And then there we go.
No,
Now you just
no,
got.
no. No.
I was gonna say something super inappropriate, so I won't.
I'm sorry to like break
I know
your
where
little
you're
Michael
going with
Jackson
that.
train over there, but that's totally not what I was thinking of.
All right.
Before we
From that.
continue, Andrew, just so people know you a bit more, do you read Fairy Tale or Eden Zero or any other Mashima IP?
I do not. I watched Fairy Tail, the anime, but other than that, pretty much knew all of it.
Cool. So you're like Air, respect that.
Yeah, pretty much. Can't read.
Favorite character?
In Fairy Tail?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, Capricorn all the way.
I respect that answer. I expected
Yeah.
that answer, and I respect that answer.
He's very well dressed.
Least favorite.
Very. Yep, least favorite.
Probably Jason from Sorcerer League.
Weekly. Is that the reporter?
Yeah,
Yep,
the
he's always saying
guy.
cool.
Okay. That's fair. Favorite arc?
That's actually a very good question. Probably Grand Magic Games, maybe.
As in the whole thing or the
Like
first
whole
half?
thing, yeah.
Okay. And then least favorite arc?
Actually, favorite arc, that'd probably have to be like the freaking least favorite. It'd probably have to be like that filler, like little Key of Starry Heavens arc. It's not good at all.
Yeah, that arc was ass. We got Gray as Michael Jackson. We got Aquarius as a lolly, and then we got fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. What else we got?
The fucking mayonnaise.
Oh, that's the Celestial Spirit
Oh, the
arc.
fucking
The only good scene in that entire arc was the Levy scene.
Levy's useless, so any scene with her doesn't make it good.
Wow. You've hurt like 20 people on this podcast already.
Talking about the arc with like Michelle and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. You're talking about that one where where Lucy turns into a fish.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
What? There was an
What?
arc like that?
Well, she doesn't turn into a fish. Her body is like in the stupid. It's basically a ripoff of Edolas and Oración Seis, but just put together and significantly inferior. You know, with the key of the starry sky, the fucking keys that Lucy's dad leaves, and then Michelle, who's the doll. You know,
Wait, yeah, that's not what that doesn't have the Michael Jackson stuff.
no, yeah, you know, but because he said Eclipse, and I thought he meant the other Eclipse. So you know,
The one with the weird celestial spirit stuff.
yeah. That's why.
Yeah,
That's the
that
one I
stuff
thought
was
it
the one with the Michael Jackson mayonnaise and all that other weird shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah.
Actually, apparently, it wasn't even Yu-Gi-Oh. It was Card Fight Vanguard.
It's the same.
worse.
Same difference.
Yeah, same shit. Fair enough, but like,
Same difference.
So yeah. Okay. Is there any one fight you want to see in the series, Andrew, that you haven't seen?
That's actually a very good question. We already saw Pret versus Capricorn, so I think I'm pretty like satisfied in that regard.
All right, man. All right. Man
cool.
could have said Capricorn versus a celestial spirit. Don't get scared. That's just King's vibrator. Man could have said Celestial Spirit King versus Capricorn, but he's cool with Prect versus Capricorn. All right, Dev, continue.
Okay, the next question is from Nerdeeps. I fucking hate your profile picture. But what was the proudest moment of your life? Let's start from the top of the voice channel. Andrew?
So alphabetical
Gonna have to come
order.
back.
You have to come back? Alright, who's next in the voice channel?
I'll go.
Alright, go.
Proudest moment is not dying from the heart attack. Let's go. Next
Okay.
question. Easy. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that kind of is a proud moment because I didn't die.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you conquered death, fam.
10-year-old tree saved me, bro. Let's go. This is why I love Mashima and Fairy Tail.
So
No,
Mavis.
shut the fuck up, you stupid. My proudest moment would probably be graduating, since I was the first in my family to graduate from middle school, well, from every grade, elementary, middle school, high school, and even college. Community college and university. So that was a good little accomplishment for me. Showed perseverance and hard work pay off. So yeah,
Yeah.
super generic answer, but it is
Okay.
what it is.
My proudest moment. I used to play a lot of cricket. I got offered to play for the club that I played for. We were the best so we call them boroughs. It's like your districts basically. Our club was the best in the borough, and I got asked to play for the under-21 team when I was just turned 16. So I was playing with a lot of people way above my age range. That was the same year I ended up getting man of the season. For the under-21 age group, despite being 16. I took a lot of wickets, a lot of catches, and because I was mainly a bowler. My batting was absolutely shocking. We don't even talk about that. And I've still got that. At the end of the season, you get given the finals cricket ball, and I've still got that ball to this day.
Nice. No idea what that game is, but sounds intense.
Ball throws, swing ball, swing bat, hit ball, run.
Baseball. No, I'm
Yes,
kidding.
but
I
ball
know.
bounce before hit.
No, yeah, no, I know what cricket is. I was
Isn't
joking.
it? Isn't the one that lasts for like 6 or 7 days?
Not always. So you get like 2020, which only takes a couple of hours because it's quicker. And you get the 1 day, which is 50 overs. That one can take a whole day. Then you get the 5 day, and that one takes 5 days per side. So it can last what seems like a fucking 10 years. But each game has a different dynamic to it, and just because you play 2020 doesn't mean that you play in the 5 day either, because you've got to have the patience to play in that. I could never play 5 day. I don't have that patience.
Nice. King, what about you, sir? All right, that was King's. No, I'm just
Proudest
kidding.
moment.
You also have been.
King?
No, I think King's still thinking. Andrew, do you have one, or do you still need time?
Probably graduation, maybe black belt. I would say, yeah.
Oh,
Probably
black belt in
graduation.
what?
Taekwondo.
Let's go, fam, brother. You, my brother. Let's go. I'm saying that because I got a black belt in Taekwondo too.
Oh, there
Let's
we
go.
go.
Let's go.
I got a
Our
yellow
hands.
belt.
Yeah, yellow for piss. Nah, I'm just kidding. Isn't yellow belt? No, yellow belt's the second belt.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah.
depends. Sometimes it's first. Sometimes orange is first.
No, it's second for the one I was doing. I forgot what it's called.
Because for me, it was white belt, yellow belt, orange, purple, brown, blue, green, red, white, red, green. No, red, white, red, yellow, red, green, then black.
All
So
right.
I don't know.
So
I don't know
Liz.
because yeah. Sorry, King. Do you have a moment or?
Probably not.
All right.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I would have to spend more time, but I don't want to keep people waiting.
Cool. We could always come back to it if you think of an answer. Go ahead, Dev. Continue.
Lizzie, proudest moment of your life so far?
Cool. I
Being
guess
on
it
this
would
podcast.
be- yeah, I'm so happy to be here. I think it would be standing up for myself. Like that, I think that's really cheesy, but I'm not very assertive in my opinions or anything. So when people are being rude to me or just all around just not being nice, I don't usually say anything and I kind of just let it happen. But recently I've been standing up for myself a little bit more and I've been able to, actually stop people from hurting my feelings. I guess it's not really me being proud of myself. It's more of me just being happy that I can actually, do something that
Well,
makes me
I,
happier.
I mean that's kind of a milestone in my opinion because you've reached this tier, if you will, where you're like, all right, I'm not dealing with any of this bullshit no more. Standing up for myself, milestone unlocked. So it counts.
Yeah, I
Uh,
get
uh,
it. Dev had to go for a second, so should I read the next question or do we wait
I'm
for
back.
him?
I'm
Oh,
back.
never mind.
I have to start getting out my bag. I was meant to take them like an hour ago and I forgot. The next one's actually just a question for Spidey.
cool.
How did
Let's
you
go.
get the idea for starting a scanlation group? Probably a good idea to tell them how you came up with the entire idea.
No.
No, okay. This question is by Light
Is it
Note, by the way.
Okay. So they want to know. It's online on Reddit. That's all I'll say.
Okay. We shall move on to the next one, which I know some of us are excited for.
Ugh.
If you were trapped on a desert island, a
Let's
deserted
go.
island, and you could take 2 people in the server, who would it be and why?
Dad is gonna take 2 girls. I'm just kidding. It's probably illegal. I'm joking.
Well, the amount of
Or he's gonna take
overage.
2 boys. You never know what people are up to.
Yeah, no homo though. No homo.
Wow.
And that's
Wow.
hurt.
Straight out of the gate, just roasting Dad.
Someone
the 2
hurt
girls is
King.
possible.
Someone hurt King really bad. We
I'm
need to.
sorry, King. I didn't mean to say I liked Happy.
All right, so we okay. Well, King unfortunately doesn't really have much experience in the server, unless you still want to answer. Do you know anyone?
Or how about 2 people in general for King?
I was. Oh, I mean, if it's 2 people in general, I have like real life friends, but I don't want to like talk too much about that stuff here. But if I have to keep specific to like server people, I probably just would say, I'd actually say Dav and Lizzie. I'd say because Dav, I feel like he and I can put our brains together and kind of figure a way off the island and let Lizzie actually use her. What?
Are you saying Daph's smarter than me?
I mean,
I was
that's not
gonna.
that hard.
Well, probably, but that's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say that he and I would think about it, and we would get Lizzie to use her science skills to actually do something.
Oh, you think I'm good at science? I just enjoy it.
See, I was trying to give you a compliment.
Oh.
She failed worse than Wendy. It's okay. I'm
That would
curious.
be my answer. Like I would. I'm sorry, Spidey. I mean, I like you and all, but I feel like you'd kind of just be on the island complaining a lot, and I don't really want to.
I respect that. I totally respect that. I'd probably be sleeping. I'd probably be happy because I would have to deal with half the bullshit on the Discord. Not on
so this
the
is kind of
Discord.
a vacation for you.
Yeah, it really.
I don't think you'd want to come back.
So he doesn't want to bring anyone with him. He just wants to like stay there, build a hammock or something.
I almost did it the last time, but we don't talk about that. I'm interested. I'm interested to see Andrew's response. So Andrew, who would?
Let's see. Definitely Kuro, because I feel like we could put our minds.
Who else? Oh, I guess he just wanted Kuro.
You just.
He wanted a Kuro and that devil.
Oh wait, Andrew can't hear us.
That's why I said it. That's why I said it. So I guess Andrew's having technical difficulties. Dev, I'll let you go.
Is he back?
Is he back? He's not back. So
wait,
while we wait for.
Oh, there he is.
There we go.
So Kuro and who else?
Well, like our survival skills are like little to none, right? Because probably someone like Nick, so she could like hunt the food or something like that with her knife.
I fucking knew it. Oh man!
So darn it! You took my answer.
Holy shit! I hope Nick listens to this.
I do too. No.
Oh god. Okay. So we got Kuro, Andro, and Nyx. We have King, Dev, and Lizzie as group. Another group. Lizzie, what's your group?
So it's server members, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, server members. You have
Okay.
over 9,000 to choose from, or
Yeah.
8,000.
Uh, well, okay. I was gonna say John, but I think his puns would be too much for me to handle.
You
Because,
get to a
he's a
point where
pilot.
you just-
He's a pilot. He could fly us away. But his puns
Yeah,
would
but
be
there's
too
no.
much.
Yeah, but
But
that's how
there's-
you got there. He flew you, and then you guys landed on the island.
Yeah, there's no plane on the island.
You crashed on the island because of John's flying.
Oh.
Too late. You stuck with
You
John.
said
So
John's cool. So John's option one, and then who's the next one?
Oh no. Jinx, because I feel like she would be good at survival, and I feel
she's
like she
white, so she could just be manifest destiny, motherfucker.
He can make you ice cream.
Yeah.
Gelato.
Honestly, I'd rather die with ice cream than without.
That's a fair point.
All
To
right.
be honest.
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah.
So we got Jinx, Lizzie, and John. Okay. Okay. Do you want to go, Dev, or do you want me to go?
You go, because I'm thinking.
All right. My answer is obvious. I'll take my wife.
Hey, that's
She's
cheating.
on. That's shit. Hey, fuck
That's
you. She's on the
cheating.
server.
No,
Shit.
that's cheating.
That's not
She's,
allowed.
No,
she's on the
that's cheating.
server.
Nope,
That's
that's
all
cheating.
I need. That's
Nope,
all
nope,
I need.
Nope. The wife is not allowed. Choose two other people.
Nope. Read the
Nope,
question, motherfucker.
Exclamation mark.
You-
Span.
You clearly asked 2 members from the server.
All right. So who's
She
the other
is-
person?
Who's the other person?
I need someone to kill off.
What?
I'm trying to survive, right? And I'm not gonna be the fucking food for
No.
the animals that are there.
Or
Yeah.
you get someone who can hunt the food for you.
Like Nyx.
Bring Cuss.
I'll take not YOLO. He could be the bait. I'm kidding. I need to. Okay, so if I could, so it'd be my wife and actually my cousin's on the server too. So he
Oh,
both of
this
them.
fucking cheater.
That's cheating.
Hey,
That
you
would
know
be so
what?
awkward for your cousin, dude. It's like you and your wife go somewhere and he knows what you guys are up to, so he's just there all alone.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna be fucking 24/7.
The fact that
Yeah.
you're doing it at all.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a
So
big
just send
island.
the cousin for a walk, and then he does the quickie, and then the cousin
He-
comes back.
Yeah,
Still
I mean,
awkward.
I mean, if you're thinking about it,
Which he will
Jesus.
be, because what else is there to think about?
I mean, surviving for 1, not dying for 2.
And that's going to be
Hunger
on your
for
mind
3.
24/7.
Just saying.
Okay.
Look, if I would just take my wife, and if I had to take someone else, I would add my cousin or someone on the server who's scrawny and weak as shit, who I could just like discard of.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm trying to survive, bro. This is a castaway situation.
No
All right.
remorse. No remorse.
No.
Okay, so that's deep. Poor cousin. She's got to listen to that.
R.I.P. Spidey's cousin.
No, because I didn't say I was gonna kill him off.
If you're listening to this, I feel sorry for you.
Dev is gonna take Devilish, and nah, I'm not gonna say
Whoa, because they're not in the server anymore, so just calm down. So that's Andrews. Okay, are we going off the notion that you can escape from it, or is inescapable?
it's
That's
inescapable. Let's
Oh,
go with
then I totally
inescapable.
retract my John thing because I don't want to.
Well,
Nope, nope.
Too late.
If you asked the question, we would have answered, but you didn't ask, so.
Yeah, that wasn't
inescapable.
specified earlier either.
If you asked.
You know what? You could have done.
I mean,
you could
I'm
have done.
just saying, like, I'd have to rethink, like, the arrangement, because now if I'm not escaping, I wouldn't need Dav anymore, because now we can't put our brains together.
You know, maybe
Damn.
Devil would be good incentive to escape, having Devil on the island.
I feel like actually, I'm not going to say that. We got a minor here. Never mind.
Savage.
Hello.
Um,
we We got hey. Remember, you say the name 3 times, they appear.
Whoa, okay, no one say it the third time. Whatever you do.
Devilish.
Ah, fucking hell.
Uh,
Everyone.
okay, okay, no, that's fine. Then if we're going solely on escaping, then I would get it would be me, my wife, and who's smart on the server?
Crow? Gone?
No, I mean like
Andrew.
smart. And I
Oh yeah,
didn't.
Andrew's
Okay,
smart. Sorry.
yeah, Andrew. But Andrew's. I'm trying to pick someone who's not in the who doesn't already. He's not already in little group. I would say gone. Yeah, I would say gone. Yeah, if we were if we were trying to like escape.
Isn't
Me,
he's in
he's
college for a
Hispanic.
marine biologist, so you could like
Oh, there you
animals.
go. And he speaks Spanish too, so and bonus points.
Yeah, you
Okay.
could have a little fiesta.
That's racist.
No shit.
I said Hispanic, not Mexican. First of all,
You said he speaks Spanish.
To be fair, I heard speak Spanish as well.
that's even more racist.
No, it's
Racist.
not.
You're assuming that everybody who speaks Spanish has a fiesta. I'm sorry, the Spaniards don't.
Yeah, the poor ones don't.
Well, poor
So,
people anywhere don't have parties. That seems obvious.
Yeah, you're right. All right, Dev, it's your turn.
Okay.
The
If we're
objective.
inescapable,
No, it's the objective is to survive and escape. So
the job. Okay, if that's your objective to survive and escape. Let's see.
you had all this time and you still don't have an answer.
I would take. So I have a friend on the server. He doesn't talk. He's just there for the manga releases.
Oh, that's cheating.
Oh, cheating.
It's not my wife because I don't have one, but him because
Not with that
he
attitude.
actually. That's a good point. You know, that's the right amount of money. I probably could make it work.
I mean, if you're using money, it's a process.
He
Well, I mean,
was
that, or she kills him afterwards and takes the inheritance.
either way. Military as well, so he's got the same survival skills. Also, he has got 2 degrees in science. Like he's got one in something to do with biology and another one to do with physics. So my man's just got bare brains. And the other person, I would just take Kura as well, considering the fact that they're both considerably smarter than I am. All right. I just have the survival skills, so I'll go and get the food. They can sit there and make the plan.
If you couldn't pick Kuro since he's already another group, who would you pick?
Survival
Yeah.
skills again. I would go with Stelliferous Sarah because she was in cadets as well.
All right, cool. 5 very different answers.
So
All
let's
right.
get on to the next question.
Before we get on to the next one, which group do you think is most likely to die first?
Lizzie's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna dive the puns.
No,
We'll arrive. Each of our groups will arrive, and we'll just see Lizzie's group.
Jinx is gonna
No.
end up killing John or
Dude,
something
we'll
like
die
that.
off of eating only ice cream.
Jinx
you're
will be
gonna
the
have-
last one surviving.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. She has Jinx, John, and Lizzie. That's a bad combo if I've ever seen one.
I just thought John would pilot us off.
Jinx hates those puns. Does she?
We'll both be dead.
Nah, Jinx is definitely killing John like the first day.
No, I wouldn't be the first day. I think Jinx would let it be for a little bit and fatten John up. All right. Okay, to a point with all the ice cream that she can then kill him.
Cannibalism? Is that
Yeah.
what I'm hearing?
Yeah. I honestly think Jinx will go that route. If she needs to survive, Jinx will do whatever she can to survive. And I'm telling you, bruv, she'll make all the ice cream. John will eat it all. Boom.
So we
John.
got so Jinx is the witch, and then Lizzie and John are Hansel and Gretel. Got it.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
can Jinx
okay.
just like summon ice cream out of thin air?
I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
probably. Apparently, that's what she does at work. So
Yeah.
I mean, that logic would make sense. I would agree.
No.
she
Next
posts a picture of
question.
it, and all of a sudden, there's ice cream.
Uh,
Next one. Okay. this is a bit of an odd one, but we'll go with it. Would you be here for a canon homosexual pairings from
Roxas.
Mashima?
Yes.
Eden Zero or Future
Roxas.
Works?
I really don't care.
I'm not gonna ask because I don't care. If I had to choose
Alright.
one, I would just do Freedom Loxus because
Roxas.
why not?
Yeah. If you don't want to answer the question, you don't have to answer the question. But
I feel like that particular one would end up with Laxus ending up with a woman, and then Freed would end up alone and sad for the rest of his life.
Oh no, Freed.
So now Freed would be there holding the camera.
no, Freed would
Sure.
use Mirror Jane for the transformation magic. What about you, Andrew? You have any? You leaning either way?
Let's see, Juvia and Flare, so they could make like
Steam.
Like a purple-haired baby.
That's not how babies work, but I'll respect it.
Sheeps in Minecraft.
Fucking hell.
So Andrew wants Juvia and Flare.
That's a whole lot of crazy, and I approve.
That is
You
a
would.
lot of.
That
That is
is
a-
both Juvia and Flare. So
Juvia and Kyria. Ooh. Ooh.
That's no, but we got Kyria with Loxus already. It's can't matter.
Fuck Loxus, bro. He's a pussy.
Uh,
No, he's got that pussy.
So, Lizzie, you got Freed and Loxus?
yeah, I'm a big believer in LGBTQ. So if it wasn't Roxas, then I'm fine with like literally anything. I love representation and all that stuff.
Okay. And then my answer, I mean, because you can't really, I don't know how to transition from that, but my answer would probably be going based on what we've seen in the series. I would say Freed and Loxus, because I feel like if Mashima wanted to, he could actually make Loxus a closet LGBT character.
That would be so cool.
And then the more obvious one would be Shelia or Sharia and Wendy.
No, only as friends.
Yeah, no, the way they've portrayed it, you could see that there's more than that. But I don't know if
Or
Mashima
will
would
become
commit
more
to
than
it.
that at some point.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
really cute.
because in the light novels we got Romeo and Asuka.
Blech,
That's gross.
blech.
No, they're both the same. They look roughly the same, and Asuka's still taller than him. So, I don't know. But,
Isn't Romeo
yeah.
like
Wait, how's
15
that even
and she's, like,
possible?
6?
I'll post a picture later when I feel like it. But in the light novel Troubled Twins, which is a third light novel, Romeo and Asuka come from the future, pick up the Troubled Twins, which are the Gajevi babies. And yeah, she's taller. She's either taller than him or they're the same height. But we know he's older by a few years, so you know.
She's like 6 and he's like 15.
No, he's not. You're confusing Wendy's age with his age. He's not that old. But yeah, that's my answer. Next question, Senor Dav.
Next question is... Okay, so we've got a bunch coming in from Galaxy now. So we'll start with the beginning. Does anyone drink tea? If so, what kind? So Android tea?
probably like chamomile or something like that.
What the? Fuck?
Okay, I just like standard tea, to be honest.
My iced tea. I will die for iced tea.
Iced tea, Spidey.
Sweet tea or raspberry tea?
Okay,
Brisk
King.
raspberry tea, yeah. King is
King.
like fuck tea. Fuck tea. All right. King's not answering. He's just
Alright, no tea for King.
I actually don't drink tea, so I have no opinion on the matter.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Question for me, Gray or Leon, both because they're fucking shit. They're just awful. Neither of them gets chosen. But if I had to choose one, Gray. Spidey, when did you begin
Yeah.
watching Fairy Tale?
Fuck. Okay. 2014.
2014. Okay. Reading as well. Was your first experience with Fairy Tale?
So my first that's still for me, right?
Yeah. The
Okay,
question
so
is, when did you begin watching Fairy Tale? I think what Galaxy means like when did you like when did you start the entire fairy tale journey?
Okay, so yeah, 2014, sometime fall 2014, because I think I've told this before, but basically I saw an episode of Sword Art Online where it had Lifa and Kirito, and Kirito was fighting that dude with the shadow sword. It was I was traveling. I forgot where I was traveling, but we were staying at a hotel because we didn't want to drive the whole night. I saw that episode on Tsunami and I was like, okay. And then a few months later, I see that is. I look it up because I was like, what was that one show? And then I see it's Sword Art, so I look it up on Netflix. I binge it on Netflix. Then it recommends Fairy Tail, and I watch Fairy Tail, and I was like, this is a good show. Giant foreheads, but this is a good show. And I just watched it all. I initially skipped Tartaros, which is hilarious because I would post the threads. But yeah, and then I read the manga, and then yeah, I took over.
I still haven't watched Tartaros.
It's not that good.
I've heard from you, but everyone else tells me it's great. So
yeah, but everybody else also thinks Mavis is smart.
All right, so yes, this is for all of us. King wouldn't really be able to answer, but if in one word, how would you sum up the Discord server, Andrew?
It is okay. Next person, Dev. That was so. I guess Andrew needs to think about it. So, Dev, do you want to answer?
I would honestly put it down to wholesome. There's not too that nowadays. There's not too much drama within the server. A lot of the users are very welcoming towards each other, and a lot of people are always looking out for each other. Just don't invade the other channels unless you're going to take part in the conversations, please. Spidey?
I am thinking.
Okay,
I'll let
Lizzie?
Lizzie. Yeah,
are
Lizzie.
the words insane asylum one word or two words?
Just say Arkham. Because
Yeah,
Arkham
what?
Asylum.
Yeah.
We're all crazy in that server. Oh god.
Okay. Crazy. Yeah.
Oh.
Not entirely wrong. Andrew, you thought of your answer?
Let's say special.
In what? Good special, bad special, or just
Many
special?
different
Bad
ways.
special. Definitely bad special.
In many ways. Okay. Spidey?
King, do you have an answer or do you want to skip this one? Because I'm thinking. Okay.
He's muted, so
I want to. You know what? My answer is unique.
Okay.
Yeah, unique. Because.
I'm sorry, wait, what was the question? I got locked out.
It is in one word, how would you sum up the Discord server? You're not that active in it, but do you have a word to describe it?
No, honestly, I get most of my opinions about the server from Dav and Spidey, so I don't really have my own because I'm not active enough to make an assertion.
Oh, damn.
Big words.
Damn.
Big words.
Fucking for real. I got lost halfway through what he said.
I don't even know
no.
word
Okay.
But yeah, I would say unique because it's surprising how welcoming it. I mean, yeah, it's surprising how welcoming it is, and even when users are like micro modding, you could tell that their intentions isn't to be like act like mods, but they're just trying to keep the
Peace.
the vibe of the server constant. And there's like no drama, which is always lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's something for everyone, which I don't think many servers could say, because there's genuine conversations in each of the channels, and we have enough variety within the channels that there's the server as a whole, and then there's those many channels that have their
specific people.
They're specific people. Yeah, we have people who are active all over, and then we have people who are specifically active in certain channels, and then we have people like Spala who are specifically active in Maday, but then started branching out to other channels and became so active to the point where they moved up to mod. So yeah, I would say unique.
Okay. Next one is we're still on Galaxy's questions. If you were wrongfully put into an insane asylum, how would you convince them that you're actually sane and not just pretending to be sane?
It wouldn't be wrongful.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem.
Andrew?
Facts and logic, baby.
Of course,
I
Andrew.
feel like if you're
I-
consistently trying to give them facts and logic, they're going to just think you even more insane.
I mean,
Most
to be
likely.
fair, for Andrew, he'd be like, I am a robot. I cannot be insane. And they'd be like, yeah, this motherfucker insane. Keep him in there.
They'll give him the capture verification. He'll be like, nope, can't do it.
Doesn't work on me.
Uh, what about you, Dev?
Part of me wants to say, see, I don't have much experience in any of these areas. Part of me wants to say, you just follow the rules and just go along with what they say. You would be more likely to be seen as sane, but I don't know if that's actually how it works, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
So I want to say that that's how I'll do it. I'll probably, if it's not how it works, then well, rip me. I'm fucking staying in there. Free food.
What about you, King?
I don't know if any of you have ever read the book Catch-22, but it describes a similar paradox where a guy is in the military and he wants to be discharged for the reason of insanity, but the only way he can get discharged for insanity is if he gets himself evaluated. But if the purpose of the Catch-22 illustration being, if you request an evaluation for insanity, you can't be insane because no insane person would ever do that. Therefore, he can't ever do that. But well, I mean, I don't know how the book actually ends because I never actually finished it. This is one of my things I'm not proud of because apparently it does end on a really interesting note. But that's the little paradox, Catch-22. So if you ever hear that phrase, you know what you're talking about. But I actually have no idea what I would do. I would probably try to read the book first and then figure out what that guy does.
I would, for myself, I would just tell him to look at my family history. There's zero history of insanity or anything of that nature. And get a good lawyer.
Okay. All right. Lizzie? Or are you stuck there?
Oh no, Lizzie said it wouldn't be wrong, so
No, I have an actual answer. Well, I guess I would try and ask like the wardens there if like they could do a test on me to see if I'm actually insane or not. Because like that seems like the most logical way for them to actually prove that I'm not insane. So, I mean, unless I am actually insane.
Okay. All right. Try to appeal to them to test it. All right. Next question. Spidey, for you. Would you rather stop collecting hats or stop collecting pops?
I'd rather stop collecting your mother.
God fucking damn it.
Nah. Okay. The real answer is I'd rather stop collecting these nuts.
Next question.
Nah, if I had to pick one, I would be hats. I would stop collecting hats.
Okay. It's for me. If you had to give up one, what should it be? Chicken or rice? Rice, easy.
Easy. Man
next
said easy.
question.
He didn't even hesitate.
Yeah, because chicken is the best thing on this planet, bro. I only eat rice purely because it fills you up. It fills the plate.
Fair.
For myself, actually, now that Andrew's here, he can actually answer it as well. How could you make Juvia sound like the best waifu?
She actually is. See, I want to answer this too, but I'll let you guys, since you guys are the Juvia simps, I'll let you guys answer it.
Andrew, do you want to go first?
Probably just like the devotion and like.
Did he die?
He did die. He got too drip
Devotion.
droppy over over Juvia.
So
What
I think
about you?
Andrew saying the same thing I would say. It's the devotion, the loyalty. It's the fact that she will stick by you no matter what, no matter the situation. And I feel like even if rumors were to spiral that you were being unfaithful to her, she'd go crazy. But I think she would actually want to listen to you and talk to you first, then come to the conclusion of probably killing you both. Actually, no, she'll just go kill the other girl, and then make you feel bad for it.
I mean, you're not wrong. Um. Okay, says Andrew's still not here. Since Andrew's still not back, I think I find it funny that people complain about Juvia because you ask them their ideal wife or their ideal waifu, and it's literally what Juvia is, right? They want someone who caters to them.
Every need.
Yeah, their every need. Someone who's like there by their side 24/7, and someone who's just like all over them. But then you ask them, "Do you like Juvia?" They're like, "Nah, she's annoying." It's like,
It's crazy.
but
It's like it's crazy for
you
you.
you literally just said you want someone like that. Um, but
Andrew, are
you
you
know,
back?
Andrew's like, "No,
Andrew?
I'm not back." No, I don't think he's back. I don't know. She's like the ideal character wife for anybody who always talks about character wise. So I don't understand why people don't like her, but you know, I get the whole stalking thing because that shit is kind of weird, and by
Yeah.
kinda I mean like weird. But everything else she does for Gray, you motherfuckers be begging for that shit, and then they act like, oh, you know what, I wouldn't want that. But you know, that's just me.
I'm biased. I like blue, so
Oh, there you go.
she's
Uh,
blue and she's water.
So she's always wet. Wait, what?
Andrew back.
Yes.
Cool. So you got cut off at devotion.
Yeah, probably just like someone that can just like be your friend as well, just not your spouse.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay. All right, I'm done. Oh, King, a question for you. King.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Cool. From Galaxy, I have never met you before, but you sound like a cool guy. I'm just gonna give you a random question. If you could go to any country, where would it be and why?
If he had what?
If you could
If
go to
I
any
could go to
country,
any country, where would it be and why?
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty happy here, but if I could take a vacation, uh, I mean, obviously not now because right now it's pretty terrible. But if I could just take a random vacation anywhere, I'd probably choose Germany.
Ooh,
Okay.
Germany, nice.
Yeah, I just feel like I'd enjoy touring around the country, preferably go there in the fall, of course, because Oktoberfest, and
Of
just get
course.
really, really smashed.
All right. I like that answer actually. I like that.
I had a feeling you would.
I like the Oktoberfest. Okay.
And I've never like been to one either, so it would be
Oh,
fun.
it's fucking great. I'm telling you
I've
now.
heard.
I don't remember most of it, but it was great.
I mean, I don't. If you remember it, then it wasn't that great.
Exactly. I think I'm done. Oh, one last one. Okay, this is more just a joke one, but who's the best fairy tale character? Wrong answers only. Messed.
Macau. Macau's the best character.
Who said wrong answers? King.
Yeah, that's the wrong answer.
Andrew?
Romeo.
That's fair. Lizzie, you back from
See,
the snack?
oh no, hold on. See, you can't blame Romeo for his father's shortcoming.
Yeah, we can
Romeo
blame
gets
Romeo for still being shit.
I would say Makau's at least tolerable.
what? Oh my
Like-
god! I just disowned you.
He's terrible, but it's like a passive terrible. It's like
Is he
Okay,
though?
You
Is
just
he though?
accept that he's there. You're just like, well,
yeah,
But
exactly.
but do you really though? Because Macau is the reason the guild went to become a laughing stock.
I don't hate Makau. I hate Romeo. Like I have an
Damn, he cut off. His hate is so strong. He cut off.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we can't hear him anymore. I think he has to reconnect.
Again, bro, you
It's-
man and your mobile users.
Next
The
question.
next one is, what are your favorite OVAs? And then what is your favorite opening? So I assume this is basically across all of anime.
Oh fuck if I know.
Favorite
I
OVAs.
actually thought it was fairy tale specific.
I did as well, but they haven't mentioned it, so I can assume that they mean all of it. So, I mean, my favorite OVA is 413 Days class as an OVA.
No, because
No.
it's part of the mainstream
It's-
anime.
Okay.
He likes the one where it's Team A and Team B and they get a punishment.
Oh,
and
the
you
punishment
have
game.
Yeah, there you go. That's Stab's favorite. He doesn't need to answer because I know him too well.
That's not surprising.
Honestly.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what, Spidey?
What?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I like that. All right, cool. All right, favorite OVAs if anyone has them.
Mine would be Fairy Hills.
Fair Hills
yeah,
is
Fairy
nice.
Yeah, I liked it because it was like the ending was like sufficiently emotional. The fan service that it had was like good, but it
Good.
wasn't like ridiculously over the top like some of the later OVAs had. And it still like looked like animation wise, it looked like pretty good because I think some of the later animation, the OVA animation in the later ones, like especially number 8, were pretty bad.
Number 8 was the Christmas one, wasn't it?
I think number 9 was the Christmas one. Number 8 is the one that where they like dug for a treasure or something.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
Christmas one. And as far as openings, I like the Tenro Island one, which is like opening 9, or the opening 14.
I think it's
For-
I thought it was opening 10.
Yeah,
or
okay,
9.
yeah.
Actually, maybe you're right. Or fuck, I'd
It's
have to
the-
double check.
By Daisy X Daisy, the one
Yeah,
with
it's I
the.
wish, right? I wish.
I don't know. I don't.
I think
Sure.
I want to say number 10.
Fairy
But
Tale opening list, Fairy Tale music. Okay, so Snow
so the one-
Fairy.
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna go in order. Let's see. So season 1.
Just. Okay.
Bruh,
Fuck.
not done by numbers. Your wiki. Come on, guys. Which season we
King.
Which are you talking about? Tenro?
Tenro, yeah, Tenro has 2. I think there's opening 9 and opening 10. Luckily, I have.
No Mahu? By Magic
Wait.
Party?
no, that one's
Evidence. That's it. Daisy X Daisy.
that's not the one he's talking about. Then.
Is it
Oh yeah, I Wish is the 10th opening by
Yes.
Milky Bunny.
I know stuff.
Masayuma chasing.
Okay, so we got Snow Fairy, which is the first one. Sense of Wonder, which is the second, and then FT is pretty good by Funkus. It's pretty solid. RPG, Iga no Maho.
Okay, we don't need to list them all. Let's just say what our favorite one is.
Fine.
Masayuma chasing for me.
I hated that one.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, mine's is a tie between Towa no Kizuna and Yakuzoko no whatever.
Lizzie?
Oh, favorite opening and what was the other question? Favorite OVA. I liked the Fairy Hills one, but I also really liked the Christmas episode. That one was really funny. Favorite opening? It's not Rock City Boy. Okay, it's Power of the Dream by LOL.
Okay, I'm back. Apparently I was lagging.
All right. Okay. Andrew.
Let's see. Like top 3 would probably be 22, then 18, and then 14.
Yeah, I ain't counting to know which ones those are. I ain't gonna lie.
I have no
One
idea
of
what
them,
the names are.
one of them is the believe in yourself
4, 5,
bullshit, right?
6,
No,
7, 8,
22 is
10,
the
11, 12. 14 is Fairy Tale Yokusoku, no
Yeah, that's the
something.
one I said.
Then 18 is the breakout, and then
18,
the 14 is the second
22.
Grand Magic Game one, I think.
Oh, it's the
Okay.
one Spider-Man's mentioned earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have like I've always even on like especially on the Fairy Tale wiki actually I was always like called out for having whack taste in music in general, especially when it came to Fairy Tale. My favorite openings were Sense of Wonder and Mysterious Magic.
Well, I actually like those ops. They're pretty good.
Sense of Wonder was nice, but Mysterious Magic is like liking Rock City Boy.
I
As
liked
long
it,
as it's
and
not
then the
Rock
more
City
I heard
Boy,
it, the more I hated it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just liked it from the
yeah.
start.
The Rock City.
Yeah, Roxy Boy's ass. Don't. We're not talking about that one, but I just always got ripped for liking Sense of Wonder and Mysterious Magic.
I like those ops. They're pretty good.
What
So
we'll
it's
do,
I don't
okay.
know if that's an insult or a compliment, but
what we'll do is we'll branch out with the favorite opening on all anime. Mine is probably Inferno for Fire Force season 1. That still gets me pumped.
Oh, the first opening, right?
Yeah, that still gets me going. It's fucking
Yes.
hype. It's just the song's got so much go into it. And I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have carried on with Fire Force if it didn't have that opening. The first like 3 or 4 episodes, I was like, that's just cool, but like, I'm not excited for it. But the intro, every time I watched it, I'm like, yo, this is getting me hype. Let's go. That's why I kept going. Then when they changed the song, I was like, oh.
Okay. Okay. King, do you have a favorite opening overall?
My favorite opening overall, I would probably go with Gurren Lagann's opening, Sorairo Days. But in terms of like the most classic, that's like the most repeat on play and just generally stuck with me because it goes well with everything, is probably the first opening to Digimon in Japanese called Butterfly.
That's a good one.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
And it has a lot of like really interesting remakes too.
Yeah, that's a good one actually. I like that.
That's good. I like that. I like. Yeah. Oh, Lizzie.
does it have to be like favorite opening with like animation wise as well, or like the video?
It's just
No, just
your
whatever song.
favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Well, favorite song is Kaki wa Meku, which is the opening to Domestic Girlfriend, I think it's called. Don't watch that, but it's a great opening. And if I had to do animation and song, it would be Departure from Hunter x Hunter. I love all the versions, and I've listened to it so much that it's stuck with me. So
Okay.
Andrew?
Yeah, Andrew.
probably.
Rest
his
in
mic-
peace.
See, this is why the editors aren't on the podcast. No, I'm just kidding. While Andrew fixes his mic, I will say my openings, my favorite openings. I really like the Inferno that the song that Dav said. I also like the ReZero opening one for season 1 and season 2 are pretty fire. I love. Oh, I fucking head off on the top of my head. Son of a bitch. Shield Heroes opening is amazing. And I don't know.
Shield Hero's opening is Fate Rise, right?
They're not like my most favorite or anything, but I just want to give a shout out to the 2 openings from the Konosuba anime because I think they're really creative.
Nice. Yeah, Konosuba's got some good openings. Were you guys able to hear my
Yeah, we heard yours.
Okay, cool.
Andrew?
Probably still the Fairy Tail Zero opening.
Okay. Cool. Right, so next one. Oh, fucking hell. This is from Tungsten Rat. Are you ever going to watch JoJo's? If yes, why? If not, why?
No.
I tried it in like the last hour. Can't get past it. So no.
I'm not opposed to it. It's just a big commitment that I don't really care to make right now.
It's there. I don't like the characters or the designs, the art style. Like, I understand it's a good story. I'm just not into buff men fighting each other. You know, it's not my kind of style.
Okay. I would. I've seen some of JoJo. It's not bad.
I'm sure it's
Oh,
not. It's just an art style.
You know what openings I forgot? My Hero Academia.
Ooh, those have got some good ones.
Make my
Opening
stories the
one.
best opening.
It still doesn't top Inferno though.
Oh, opening 1 for season 1 and opening 1 for season 2 were top tier.
What about
I have those on
Make My
repeat.
Story? Make My Story's amazing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Adra, I assume you're not
Okay.
going to watch JoJo's.
Air showed me one clip last night. It was all right. He said it was his favorite scene. I don't think I'm gonna watch it though. Couldn't get past part 1.
Fair enough.
I think we already answered this one. The
Yeah,
crossover.
Virgo, we answered a character crossover. They're asking for an anime. I would still say Attack on Titan. I'd love to. I want to see Levi in the world, and I'd love to see everyone having to deal with the Titans.
Okay. Seven Deadly Sins already happened. So you know what? I'll say Fire Force.
The question says, what anime would you want to combine with another anime, not Fairy Tail?
Oh wait, yeah. Other than okay. Oh yeah. One of us can read.
Well, no, well, it says why would it be one?
No, that's a typo.
Yeah,
It's
this is very vaguely worded.
What would be one anime other than Eden Zero, Remaster, the Natsume
NNT.
Kazai? Would you cross over with?
So
I'm
pretty
with
sure
Fairy Tail still. It's still with
yeah.
Fairy Tail.
Yeah, it's with Fairy Tail. So learn how to read, motherfuckers. Yeah, buddy.
So Liz, it's your fault. Shake my head.
So
to be fair, we
yeah,
can blame this guy for the way he wrote it.
Yeah, Virgo.
Virgo's the worst. Hashtag cancel Virgo.
I think we all probably still going to have the same answers with the characters that we want. I assume.
Yeah.
No, I actually.
Sure, why not?
No, Lizzie, go for
I'd
it.
like to see a crossover with Tawaru, and I'm not biased. I would love to see the magic from Tawaru interact with the magic from Fairy Tail, and also I just want to see Accelerator laugh at its Loxus. It would be great. I just want to see him just slap Loxus or something like that. It'd be amazing.
Okay.
I would say yeah, and I said Fire Force because I want to see how Shinra and Natsu interact with one another.
Oh Jesus Christ! It's gonna be a bunch of stupidity.
And I want to see Konosuba cross over with Fairy Tail because I think that would be the utmost insane thing of the year.
That'd be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Ichiya with Darkness. Let's go. Make it happen.
Oh fuck, you know.
She would enjoy that.
That's the worst
She
part.
would.
No.
She would. Yeah, I feel like she would.
No, she would because
I'm stopping you. No.
I mean, Ichiya did get Anna Heartfilia, fam.
As much as I hate Ichiya, I don't know. I mean, sorry, as much as I hate Darkness, not Ichiya. Just, no.
How do you hate Darkness and not Ichiya?
Ichiya's interesting. He's funny. Every time he comes into the scene, it's
I don't hate Ichiya, but between the two, I would clearly prefer Darkness. That's not me being a guy, but it's just me being me.
Hello, Darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, see, perfect setup right there.
Dav, what's the next question?
Okay, the next question is for Spidey. What was it like first making the server? I feel like it's been answered, but can you explain also why you wanted to make the server? I think that's a Reddit answer, isn't it?
You know what? There's so many people that I highly doubt they even know what Reddit is anyway. Why did I make the server? Because.
And what was it like making it?
Okay, so why did I make the server? Simple answer, sad answer, true answer is I have little to no friends. So I thought, let me help build a community. Let me be a part of the community so I could have some people I could interact with. And you know what? I do have people I interact with nowadays, and it's fun. But that was like the initial thing. That's one of the reasons. Another reason, and it's the more ambitious reason, was because I wanted a place where every fairy tale fan could like initially, because now it's fairy tale and Eden Zero. But I wanted a place where every fairy tale fan could join, talk, have fun, and not worry about people saying, "Oh, you got shit taste for liking fairy tale." And you know what? I feel like this server has done that in many respects. How has it been making the server? It's been fun and chaotic. Fun because I'm able to adapt the server and change the server accordingly. I'm able to open more channels for everyone, but make it so it's not so overwhelming. But it's also chaotic because, oh, and you know what? Another reason that it's fun is because I could make these changes, and the community trusts me enough to know that the changes I'm making are for the betterment of the community, not necessarily just because I want to make changes and just do random shit. So that's why I do enjoy my time on the server and I find it fun. Also chaotic because there's so many moving parts, especially in 2020, because 2020 is when we really blew up. Before 2020, we were under 2,000 members, and after 2020 and during 2020, we constantly grown by like 1,000 each month. So it's been fun. But yeah, but I feel like that's the answer. What was it like first making the server? It was fun because, I was able to create something from scratch, build it from the ground up. But it was also chaotic because as time went on, more moving parts and more challenging. And then I wanted to make the server because I wanted a place where everybody could connect for one common thing. And we were one of the original fairy tale servers. So that's always a bonus. And I know this because people in other communities and other Wikia communities and other like fandom websites, they have mentioned to me, when they've talked to me, they have mentioned how this fairy tale server was like one of the first places for people to live chat and shit like that. So yeah, that's
Okay,
my answer.
nice answer.
So
Yeah,
Dev, next question from Numpty.
that's
Scotland's
Galaxy.
better than England.
That's just factually wrong. It's okay. You're entitled to your incorrect opinion.
As someone
All right.
We
It doesn't
still
really matter when Northern Ireland is better than both of them combined.
I don't know about that one.
To be
Well,
fair,
at
Ireland.
least we're not Welsh. That's all that matters.
I mean, Ireland didn't the Irish give you Trump?
I have no idea.
Pretty sure they did.
They just have some cool songs.
I don't know. At least we're not that. At least we're not the Welsh. That's all I care about. What's your favorite anime for the Violet Evergarden? If you search in Discord, you'll find my reasons why. I won't go in depth again. Spider-Man, what do you think of the Minecraft server from Galaxy?
It's
Can I No,
sure.
no, you're. It was for you.
No, it's fine. You could answer.
Oh, I kind of helped run it a bit, and
Yes.
I guess it was really chaotic at first, trying to get everyone to understand that this is something that we were gonna try to do. Didn't work out. It didn't work out. All of that. But I'm really happy that we were able to grow so much. That we have members that are active all the time. It was a lot of fun.
So what was the question? What do you think of? I think it's a
Minecraft
good
server.
expansion. I think it's a good expansion. Like I said, like most of my answers have been, the server's unique. There's a lot to do within the server and on the server and involved with the server. So Minecraft's just one of those other avenues where the only way you could join is by being in the channel, and the only way to join that is by getting the IP address. And it's fucking cool. I like that people are enjoying it. I only really step in when I need to ban someone because they're being stupid. but luckily that hasn't happened too much because the community is really good. So yeah,
I think it was just that one guy, right?
yeah.
Okay. Next question from Narligod for Spider-Man. Why do you dislike David Tennant?
I don't dislike David Tennant. I dislike the 10th Doctor. Get it together. But what can I expect from a next gen fan? Next question.
Conjo, favorite Steven Universe character and least favorite if you watch the show.
I can't answer that because I don't watch the show.
I've seen clips,
Me
but
too.
I
That's
don't
it.
really watch it. The clips I've seen, I liked. I think her name is Connie. I think. But yeah, I haven't really watched it enough to have a proper answer. Has anyone watched it?
Nope.
I think I watched like the first
Nope.
season. Peridot is cool.
All right,
Okay.
there you go. That's
There's
our
an
answer.
King.
R.I.P.
King Silence. King Silence answers. It's
I'm
for
sorry,
all.
what was it called?
Favorite Steven Universe character and
I've
least
never
favorite.
seen the show.
Okay, next one then. Do you use a colander for your rice? No, you should only use a wok. If you use a colander, then you make Uncle Roger sad.
What?
Who is Uncle Roger?
Oh, about to enlighten you, my dude.
Oh
One sec.
man.
Oh, you're about to. Your life is about to change.
No, don't start it. No. It's
Nope,
the podcast
your life is
already too
about to
long.
change.
All right. So next question. Top
Next
10
question.
anime.
Let's reduce that to top 5. I think.
Top
There we go,
3.
King.
No,
Top
let's
3.
just say top 3, and then top 3 you recommend if they're
Okay,
different.
there we go.
You know,
King
let's
goes.
just do just do a recommendation each. Let's just I don't want to get too detailed.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
My Love Story.
Okay.
That's the name of the anime, asshole.
I know
No,
what
I'm
it's
not saying
called.
my. Okay. Because I remember I recommended it to
I'm
someone.
sure you have a great love story, but I don't know how personal you want to get. So
I had to emphasize that it's an anime name because I recommended it to someone.
Right.
They're like, why
I know
why
the
do I
one you're
want to know
talking
about
about.
you? Yeah. So Liz, one anime recommendation?
Okay. Hanako-kun, because that's really good. Or the full title is Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
All right then. You want someone on the shitter? Death? I'm guessing it's Violet Evergarden.
No, I will actually straight away. Carol and Tuesday.
Oh, I love
That's what
that
I
anime.
recommend. It's a musical. It's got 2 parts, 24 episodes. It's 50 years since mankind began a migration. They basically live on Mars now. Rich girl meets poor girl, and they create music together and go on a journey to become musicians. It's a very fun
Okay.
story. The music's great, and to be honest, can't go wrong with it.
And Andrew.
I've only seen one anime, which is Fairy Tail, which I'm sure everyone has seen, so I'm gonna go ahead and recommend Clone Wars.
I knew you were gonna do that. Next question. Best FT
Wait,
girls.
King?
We've already answered that.
King didn't recommend.
Oh yeah, King.
Thank you for leaving me. Whatever.
You kind of ranted, so I thought you had already answered. You must have a Spidey, Sam. And you still
Anyways,
don't
my
answer.
recommendation would be Flying Witch. It's not like it's basically, if anybody has seen the Ghibli movie Kiki's Delivery Service, basically this is very similar insofar as it's like a witch moves to like a relaxing atmosphere. The witch in question here is like a teenager, and she goes to school and stuff, and it's a very, very relaxing anime that's like perfect to put on once you get home from the office or something. And I don't know how they did it, but like they made the most mundane shit ever look absolutely interesting. Like there's literally half an episode where they're just making hotcakes and explaining the history of hotcakes and drenching them with syrup and stuff, and it's so objectively boring otherwise, but it's so interesting in this anime, so I recommend it.
Can you drop the mail for that in the chat?
Yes,
Because that actually sounds really interesting.
I'll be right back then.
And there you have it. That's
what
the end
good-
of the
okay, so-
recording. We do apologize for having to cut the last 25 seconds. For those whose questions got skipped or cut out, I do apologize, but
I'd rather cut 25 seconds where half the people's audio isn't heard than keep it because it just be like you're talking to yourself. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.